last we left off, the group had a few days of respite, with some of them briefly heading to the Dynasty and looking into the Itheraldan fog. Afterwards, you all headed to Pyra, speaking to Sapphire about the Crowntop Council, before meeting Nyati, the Sphinx, and individually going through her trials, with all but Drac succeeding, gaining the ability to ask
called out, fucking hell. Yeah, Drac, you fucked up, mate. So, is it Nyati or Iati?
Nyati with an N.
Okay,
at the
cool.
start.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Meaning everyone but Drac has it gets the ability to ask her a question. And yeah, it is completely up to you, the order. Your questions are I don't know. Your wills, but I don't know. Ask them questions, bitches.
Ultron is going to look around as he's going to say, like mutter, but loud enough that it carries, hopefully, that he would like to ask his question last. I'll rephrase that. He says he's going to ask his question last.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I'll ask first. I want to out of character. I want to ask if that's okay with everyone, but I don't want the things to answer and for that to be my question.
I'm not gonna be mean about it. Like,
oh, you can say, "How are you?" Well, there's your question. Get out.
How are you? Yes, I'm fine. Anyway, fuck off.
I'm fine. Goodbye.
I'm fine. That was your question.
Discord disconnect sound.
Yeah.
Banishes cast the Shadow Realm after answering. How are you?
Yeah. I'm going to take out. I assume we have it written down somewhere. The piece of parchment where we have the prophecy written down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hold that up and say, could you explain what this means, not in riddles?
Again, as I've said, I wasn't planning on speaking in riddles. I was planning on giving you a slightly convoluted, but an answer. And I assume you are, just to make sure, you're asking about the more recent prophecy you heard while you're in the Fang of New Beginnings.
Yeah.
Cool. So you watch as the Sphinx sort of crouches down a little bit closer to the ground and locks eyes with you, Cass, and you can see that the Sphinx's eyes are this sort of like flaming looking orange, which is very much in contrast to the blue fur that she has. And you see she, you know, like how a cat will slowly walk forward when they're stalking something. She sort of begins to step forward towards you as you hold out the bit of parchment with the prophecy on it. And you see she opens her mouth and says, "You ask of prophecy, but prophecy is just memory written before the act. Yes, there shall be fire. Yes, blood will cleanse what law and prayer could not. But this is no doom. It is a molting. Some will leave, taking their flocks with them, but some will remain, broken-winged among ash, and from what is burnt, something new will be reborn. For this world to know peace, the rotten eggs must first be cut." I will send that. Because I know I spoke quickly.
I really hope I'm not rotten. Well, at least no end of the world.
As your question is asked and answered by Nyati, you feel yourself almost like forced to blink slightly, and as your eyes open again, you are on this wall.
What? Why?
Which wall?
This one up here, the left wall.
Oh.
Cass is going
Is that
to
a wall or a
like
balcony?
stumble a little bit, like expecting
Who
to like
knows?
actually like basically fall to her death, and as she sticks around, she's just going to slowly sit down and just try to grab something and like grab like a ledge here. or
Yeah, you
something,
go
like,
and
just
try
in
to
case.
grab like the wall next to you, like the outcropping of the rock next to you.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, oh wait, no, I'm fine.
Oh
You-
fuck!
You're not falling at all. You're just like standing
Yeah,
on
I
the
know.
wall.
Yeah,
Look-
just you know,
Yeah.
as normal, just standing on the wall.
Yeah, you're casually standing on the wall with your friends below you and Drac above you, or your friends to one side of you and Drac to the other side of you when you look that way.
If I try to drink water, do I like? No, it's
Uh,
fine. Continue.
You can try and drink water. Gravity is completely normal for you at that angle. Like,
Wait, so it goes
Well, no.
sideways?
no, sorry. Like, imagine that gravity is that plane for you.
Oh, so
you can
basically the
drink-
wall is floor for me, and gravity
Yes.
acts like it's floor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can, you can jump and be off the wall and then fall back onto the wall. Real weird.
I'm going to be sick.
Shouldn't have been all that curry.
I shouldn't have asked questions.
Sarden will stand up. He's been sitting since he had his vision trial thing. And he will look up to Drac. And he will just go, Oi, Drac, I don't have a question. And if you're not allowed to ask one, can I ask yours?
Well, you might be muted.
Fuck. I forgot I need to unmute.
You're like, why is this
Or,
guy's
I mean,
ignoring
I
me?
totally know I was muted all the time.
Yeah, it's all part of the plan.
Yeah. So, what was the question again?
If you want, I can ask your question. Since you're not allowed to ask one, I don't really have a question for the Sphinx, so I'm kind of a proxy in this situation. Word of the day, calendar, baby.
I mean, I don't really think that's how it works. Is it?
Nyati, you gonna stop me? Oh, god damn it!
I'm not. I said I wasn't gonna. I said I wasn't gonna be mean about it, so I won't. Even though Podby really wants to be. So
That would be so in character for Simon as well.
What she does is, you know that thing where cats or dogs will look at you and tilt their heads
Blink.
slightly. She looks at you, Sidon, tilts her head, and then just shakes her head as to say no.
So yeah, I'll ask your questions if you want, Drac. Just shout it over to me.
Yeah.
Or send it through the whisper thing, because we actually all have those jewels that Archeron gave us that we don't use very often.
Oh,
The
yeah,
message
that's
Feeling so
true.
high, we're out of range.
I actually think that's
Message
true.
doesn't have a limit.
Message
like
does
that. It's
have
like
a limit.
120 feet, right? It's
Yeah, the
miles.
ceiling's higher than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
160 feet.
Yeah.
I'm shutting up to 160.
If we
Yeah.
jump at the same time.
If
With
Sidon
our powers combined.
uses his key and jumps higher,
Well, we can say Drac tells me. I mean, he has already sent it to me, so I can just ask it from here. Or if
Yeah.
we wants to say it, he can say it.
It's fine, I just shout it to you, so.
Okie dokie. So, the question I have for you is, who is Mr. Right? He hasn't told us. Is he more than a devil? What is he? Who is Mr. Right?
you see, Nyati looks up towards where Drac is, and then looks down at you, Sidon.
Mm-hmm.
You see, she sort of moves around up to this like portion of the stairs, and then sort of like moves up. Hold on, it's gonna look weird for a second. Up to like here on the wall.
It's so trippy.
It's so trippy, but yet it kind of makes sense with the. It's weird. And you see she like almost like curls up and looks at you. And she says, "Mr. Wright is the devil that wears winter's face. The sculptor of bone and marrow, no name binds him, for he is a legion cloaked in one. A reproduction of flame, a master of minds, avatar of ire. Where he wielded with purpose, kingdoms would bend beneath his will. Beware the red hands that hold him, for he is both hammer and chisel." Send that. And Sidon, you look up to Jack as if to be like, "Hey, was that okay?" And as you look down, you're on the wall.
Nyati, I would really appreciate if you stop forcibly moving us around the room.
Takes no notice.
Stay out
of
of my head.
Takes zero notice of you.
Yeah, welcome to my world. I've been stuck up here for.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Isn't this normal for you? Can't you just stick to walls with your key?
No,
No.
I need one more level for that.
Oh, really? It's not a
Yeah,
thing
really.
that you
What's a
get.
level? Do you mean like another floor on the house? That doesn't make any sense.
At level 9 in 2024 monk rules, acrobatic movement, while you aren't wearing armor or wielding a shield, you gain the ability to move along vertical surfaces and across liquid without on your turn without falling during the movement.
I
So
would
Jesus
roll
was a
that.
level monk?
Oh my god. I would roll that as you gotta be moving.
Oh yeah. You have
Yeah.
to be moving. You can't just like
Yeah, you can't just
stop.
stand on the wall.
Yeah.
No,
Theoretically, you
there
can
goes
wall
my
jump, though.
Spider-Man idea.
I mean, the spell Spider Climb exists, so if you want to be Spider-Man, that's what you're gonna do.
We'll go next.
Okay.
I think she would approach as like close as she can get.
Mhm.
Probably like to the top of the stairs, and like put her hands around her mouth as if not to keep it from everyone here, but as if she's like scared to say it out loud. And she's like, "Shut up, mate. I'm fucking gonna pull."
Just to check, Beth, do you want us to be able to hear it?
She's not trying to block it from you. She's trying to block it from. She's not fully aware that this place is sealed. So she's shitting herself. Yeah. So she like cups her hands around her mouth as if she's like blocking it out from people seeing it, and you can see there's like she's stressed. And she goes, "What must I do to completely free myself from Periphalon's control and end this cycle of torment?" And she like moves her hands from around her mouth and like clasps them in front of her like in a prayer kind of thing.
So you watch as Nyati continues to move up this surface until she's upside down on the top of this, like the archway. And she sort of looks down at you as you're standing at the top of the stairs. And she says, "You were given the cold instead of the void. A kindness only in contrast. Barrelor does not release what is his, but the ice cracks even now. Beneath his certainty there is fury, not at you, but at those who bound him. If you would be free, you may need to help him shatter his own chains. But gods do not mourn gently when their servants walk away."
nothing. Cool, great, thank you so much for that. Fuck.
As you like close your eyes, say "fuck," you open them and you're on the wall.
She's just gonna sit down. She's really pissed off. She's like sitting down, crossing her legs, sulking, arms folded. It's a fucking waste of time.
Sounds like join the club.
Don't worry, we'll kill whoever. It's fine. We'll kill him. I'll save you.
I don't think we can kill gods.
We can kill gods. We can kill everything. It moves.
If we bleed, we can kill it.
I will have. Who should I have go? Layla or Mel? Layla or Mel? Mel. Mel. Okay, this question was written as if someone else was saying it, so I might have to sound confused as I'm reading this one. Mel says, "Is there, a way that Layla and I can stop being under the demon's control? Without dying, that would be preferable." Oh, Sphinx, ma'am. And Nyati sort of moves to the other side of this archway and then down, sort of right in front of this doorway, looking at Mel. And sorry, I'm just quickly reading this before I say it, just to figure out how I'm going to say this. See, Nyati looks to Mel and says, "Yes, a part of you may be saved, for your souls and bodies are not a perfect match. But unbinding a soul from the shape it's been twisted into is like unmaking a blade while in the heat of battle. Pain is inevitable. You can choose which part suffers, but not if the suffering comes. Though the true question is which part of you can you afford to lose to save the rest?" Mel sort of looks around confused and says, I think I got that, but, I'm going to let the smarter people unpack that. And she looks up to the Sphinx and gives, like, a slight bow, and as she bows, she's on the wall. There we go. James, would you like Layla to go before you?
Yeah, he's actually gonna go.
Cool. Did I send that one? No, I didn't. Hold on.
Yet.
It's gonna be slightly different to what I said because it was written as if someone else was saying it. I will say, going off of what Sidon and Robin were just saying, Layla is going to ask, because I have a few questions that I was like, maybe. Layla is going to ask, is there a way we can kill a god?
Probably fingers crossed.
And you see Nyati sort of moves down and gets closer to Layla than she has to anyone else. And she says, "To kill a god is to outlive the myth they wrote in the world's foundation. Their body may fall, but their story lingers. You must sever both, and that requires either the will of another god or the arms that remember what came before the gods knew names." And I will send that. And Layla is like, "What the fuck do you want me to do with that?" That's not true. She's smarter than Mel. She puts it together a little bit more. And she sort of, Layla, who was like weeping before, like crying a little bit, sort of wipes her tears, and as she wipes her tears, she's on the wall.
I'm no longer surprised.
Technically leaving both Porridge and Archeron, but
I didn't come up with the question for
no,
Porridge.
neither did I. I'll do something stupid after yours.
Yeah, no, he's like, will the Konami code work here? Up, down, left, right. Yeah, Archeron has been watching Nyati, like, circling and been very... goes from being animated to, like, usually when he's, like, anxious or worried, he's quite animated, and he's been very, very still and has been, like, looking at things, like, glancing at things at the corner of his eye rather than looking at things full on. Like, he sees people being teleported up to the walls, but isn't concerned. He's not expecting them to stop dropping off. He doesn't think that's the vibes, but he's not been very present, really. So when it comes around to him and he looks around to make sure he's the only one left, he looks up at Nyati and says, "Now, you've seen behind our masks to what we are underneath. You've seen what drives us and what holds us back. Tell me then, if you see it all, what do I need to do to make amends for all the harm I've done to those people I care about? What steps do I need to take for me to be happy and content, knowing that those around me are safe, and that I know that the harm I've undone it, the hurt and the poison and the chaos I've brought into the world. Tell me, what do I need to do to be whole?"
You see, Nyati once again sort of tilts her head like a cat would. And rather than stepping closer to you, sort of takes a few steps backwards. To like here. And you see, speaking very softly at the beginning, she says, "You chase wholeness like a wolf chases the moon. Always in orbit, never touching. But you are not the night, Archeron. You are a sun split in two. The Ipsissimus studies control, while the Wintersting grieves what he could not. Neither can fix the past, but together they may forge a future. So ask not how to undo, ask, what can I bring that the world needs? And give it, again and again. Make bonds know joy, find love. Remember what brought you here, and cherish the memories that make you, you. Do that until the shadow forgets your name, and the light shines once more."
Oh, that was an actual answer.
It was a fucking riddle.
No, that was an actual answer. That was like, here, you asked for the necessary steps. Here's the necessary steps. Mine was, hey, maybe help the guy out that's been fucking you over. Sorry.
I'm glad you liked your answer. And as Nyati finishes speaking, I'll ask, what's Archeron's reaction so I can figure out how to put him on the wall.
He's he's somewhat downcast.
Okay, so we'll say as you get that answer, you take a breath and, do the Archeron way of trying to figure out how to best interpret what is said, and sort of rub your forehead. Your eyes go. Your hand goes over your eyes, and as you move your hand, you are on the wall, leaving. Oops, I moved Porridge. Leaving just Porridge, who.
Of course, we'll ask the meaning of life, right?
Yeah, flaps in front of Nyati. Oh god, I should have come up with something stupid for this. I did think when I opened the map, I was like, should I come up with Porridge? Like, nah. But I will say, Porridge goes, And Nyati, who you assume understands all languages, including Magpie, looks
He
to...
squawks back.
Yeah, no. Looks to Porridge and says, hold on, give me 1 second. Trying to find something in front of. She looks at Porridge and says, "My dear bird, the answer is 42." And Porridge nods and appears on Archeron's
He's asking the
shoulder.
big questions, isn't he?
And
How
then
many scratches for optimal happiness?
we'll never know what was asked. But you watch as Nyati sort of looks to all of you. And Drac, you finally no longer relegated to the ceiling as you look...
You fall to your death.
No, you look up, I guess, at Nyati / down? I don't know. And as your eyes are trying to figure out what the fuck is happening, you also appear on this far wall next to everyone else.
The fuck?
And then you look to... Nyati looks to all of you and says, "I do not wish you luck, for I do not believe in chance, but you all have futures ahead of you, whether good or ill. So go forward with the information that I have given, and do with it what you will."
Forward?
And you all appear in this area as this doorway lights up, and you get the sense you can step/fall through it to get out.
Yeah, I stepped through.
Cannonball!
Yep, I'm leaving.
You
As I leave, I look over at 90. Stay out of my head! I don't appreciate it.
as you step through side and say get out of your head, you hear in your head, "Bye-bye." And as you all go through, you appear back out in the area of Pyra, specifically where Sapphire had tapped her stuff on the ground and made you all appear in Nyati's room. But you still, she is still standing there, and says, "Well, that was fast. You all right?"
How long did it normally take?
Yeah,
Well,
I was wondering
not
that.
very long. I was just surprised because there were so many of you, but seemed to get through pretty quickly. And you're all still here, so that's good.
Now I'm concerned about what usually happens with.
Well, no, it's they're trials for a reason.
You could have warned us about the mental torture.
I did.
Yeah. Not in great detail. You didn't tell us it was going to be reliving past trauma.
I don't know what Nyati has planned. All I said is that she makes you confront things that may challenge your resolve, and I think that's pretty accurate. If I'm not going to ask what you all saw. You all seem shades of all right. So let me lead you out of this place. And you see she begins to lead you back up towards the main Hall of Illumination. And after, is there anything you're saying while you're walking?
Yeah, Archon, as she said, starts turn around to lead them away. It's like, could we not teleportation from use teleportation circle from here?
Yes, you could. Sorry, I assumed you might want to go somewhere else. If not, that's completely fine.
Well,
I don't know.
if anyone wishes to remain,
I would very much like to leave this place.
Mm-hmm. Where are we heading?
I'm just gonna ask. We do have asked for for candidate from here to the court.
Yes. Yes. Sapphire says yes, you asked. I know Nyati can be confusing. You asked me about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. I totally remember that.
About 15 minutes, 7 days ago. It's about the same.
So, where are we heading? Are we going back to the Bastion, or are we going to Crown Top? What's the time of day?
I believe it was pretty early, so I'll call it 11.
We do have a whole day.
Game slab.
I know. Slab will be in either places depending on where you go.
Okay.
Or, well, he might be. We'll see.
If he responds to the messages. I don't know if that's the actual reason.
No, I've got a very specific thing, and it just depends on how I'm feeling in the moment. Kind of.
I believe I need some time to process what I just saw.
Octron's kind of stood there with his pen that he uses to make the teleportation circle. So
like
waiting expectantly.
Teleport station.
Teleport station.
He's just kind of like stood there, like expectantly waiting to be told where he's going.
We could put it to a quick vote. My vote's Crown Top. I want to be a bit more proactive.
I want to go home.
But
Home, as
is
in
it-
with
is
Tell,
your
or
home, like your family?
Either is
or
good.
Do I have a teleportation circle for Whittle?
No. It's the back.
so we'll just assume.
First thing to home is Bastion.
Yeah, we'll just assume Bastion for Cass. So it's 1-1.
Well, I'll take us to the Bastion, and then Sadden, if you wish to go to Crown Top, I can take you to Crown Top. And you can start drawing the circle.
So you spend better part of a minute, I believe it is, drawing the teleportation circle. And after a minute, the spell is formed, and you appear at Le Bastion. Yes, I know, Mel, they're already saying there. I just didn't delete their tokens.
They
You
have
guys are
been
late.
here all the time.
Yeah, Mel's like, I'll be here for hours. I don't know what you're talking about. But yes, you are back at the Bastion, and the 6 or so rooms that make up this place are your oyster.
Robin's
I'm here.
to the
go
kitchen.
upstairs for a bit.
Okay.
Sadden, if you wish to go to Crown Top, I can take you to Crown Top.
Only if that's okay with everyone. I just wanted to. I won't do anything there. I would like to go over there and just see what's happening. See if I can run into Alex or Kaelin. Just find out what's going on and just maybe organize some stuff for everyone, just so when we get there we're a bit more organized. If that's okay.
Yes, I have no issue.
Cool. Anyone else want to come with?
I think I'm actually gonna go with you if that's okay, because I need to think about something else than what just happened.
Cool.
I'm going to go to my room and begin crying.
Cool. All good things, all good things.
But yeah, Archon will. You allow to upcast, don't you? If there's no upcast option, choose the highest level spell slot.
Yeah.
This one won't cost him one of the things because teleport now is free.
Yippee!
So he like that. So he teleports Strack, Poseidon, and himself over to Pyra.
Crown top.
Crown top.
The Crown Top rather, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, let me.
Back to Pyra.
I'll quickly go through that
Put on a
then.
fake mustache and go back to the Sphinx.
Yes, we've never met before. Hello, I am.
Just put on a
Larcher on,
monocle.
and this is Blyden.
this is. No, I can't say this is black.
No, I am Archiron, his very handsome cousin.
Okay, hold on. Where am I going? Yeah. So, Archon, you teleport yourself, Poseidon, and Drac to Crown Top. Let me find it in my notes. Hold on a moment.
I'm taking Macaria with me, by the way.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, as you teleport in, you find yourselves in a room that you've not been into before. However, the decoration and general appearance of the room makes you all, the three of you, because you've all been here before, immediately recognize the home of Lord Celine Dell.
Mm-hmm.
And you see there's like one like doorway that you open the door and walk out, and in front of you see the familiar large hall. Where is it? You see the familiar large hall that you all watched the moons converge in a number of months ago, and the room is almost completely devoid of life. However, on the other side of the room, you guys are sort of coming from the bottom right corner of this map.
Mm-hmm.
From the other side of the room, you see a face that you kind of recognize, even though you've not really seen it fully before. I think Archon did briefly, actually. You see the face of Lord Celine Dell walking around his house. I'll make
Archon's coming out of his portal room on his horse.
Yes. Duh. Hold on. Let me add track and sun. I'll just make Celine's token bigger because this isn't, you've not seen this version of his token.
He looks way cooler now.
Wow.
He looks a lot younger than he did before.
Well, he was wearing a mask before, so you can.
Oh, true, yeah.
I had the old token, and I was like, hold on, it doesn't make sense for him to still be wearing the mask, so I had to find a different one that made sense.
He just wears that all the time.
That's just what he looks like. It's fused to his face. But you see, he sort of turns to see the three of you plus Raud, Porridge, and Macaria. God, I believe he sounded okay. Yeah. I went through some of the NPCs and I just completely forgot to relook at this guy's voice. And of course, for some reason, he's not on my NPC list.
It's
Perfect.
totally fine, because we don't remember
No,
it.
it's fine. I believe I remember what it was, though. So,
It's not like we record these things for continuity.
nah. Never. It's not like I could have looked back. I just forgot. But you see, he turns and sees the three of you.
I mean, if it's totally wrong, we just fix it in post. It's fine.
Yeah, from a year,
I
more
love
than a
the
year ago.
confidence you got in my ability to fix things in post with.
Yeah, to completely change how I sound while I voice this character. It's going to be one of those awkward dubbing moments.
Yeah,
where it's like slightly off from what I actually said,
It's
and
me
it's
doing
slightly,
an impression
and
of
it's
actually doing an impression.
it's like slightly the wrong time as well. But no, he says, "Oh, well, this is a surprise." He sort of begins to walk over to you and gestures for you to follow, because obviously this is a very big room. But he sort of begins to walk over, and I assume you
Damn,
will.
he's fast.
I assume
at
you
him
will
go.
sort of walk to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
Get to like here, and he says, "Well, it is. Well, it's good to see you. The last time was I sort of Archer on a little bit afterwards, but mainly the party did, and I'm pretty sure they did. Otherwise, you'd have told me. Alex and Mel got to Pyra. All right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was ages ago because obviously he was the person who sent.
I was
He was the
like,
person who he sent them here ages ago. And you might have spoken to him since, but I don't remember, so I'm gonna act like you didn't. But he says, "Well, that is good. That is good. Actually, no. Of course, Alex got. I've seen him since. Is there anything you need? Well, I'm of course happy to see you all. Well, some of you.
who are you not happy to see?
Well, no, it's not all of you. Last time I saw you, there was more of you.
Oh, you mean like that? Okay.
Yes. No, I mean, I don't know who this is. Gestures to Rail, and Rail's like,
Rare's just a floating orb.
oh yeah,
gestures
gestures to the floating orb. It's like, I don't know what that is. And Rail's like, this fucking guy. Like, to be fair, I've not met the fabulous winged horse. So, hello, and horse nods. Listen, his like house crest is a unicorn. So
I can just see the horse standing on his back hooves, and he's
yeah, gives a bow.
yeah.
Tips his hat.
He now has a fedora.
Yeah.
My lord.
Finally, someone gives him the proper title.
Ash is losing his mind.
No, I'm trying to do like 3 different things at once. Well, I believe that Kaelin and Alex are staying at the Dragon's Roost in the upper city. If you want to go and see them, we've been sort of talking back and forth, asking. They've been using me for information. They told me about what was happening, about the council, and your goings on whenever they heard. Is there anything you need from me?
No, thank you.
I don't think so right now, no.
Yeah, thank you for letting us just bother to your house uninvited.
Well, I mean, I did give you the circle, so I sort of expected it to happen eventually. But shrugs. I don't mind too much. I like the company.
Yeah, we will try to announce when we gonna use it next time, so you we don't like disturb you in the middle of the night or something.
Well, I mean, if we come in the middle of the night, I trust you to go in and then just walk through and not disturb me, because I mean it's a pretty big building. But don't worry about
you
it.
even have a bakery and what is it?
Well, this is all for like parties and stuff. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway, have a good day.
Thank you.
You too.
Archon's gonna, as they walk into the exit, which is presumably this big door at the top.
Big door at the top, yeah.
Big door at the top. Archon's gonna turn around to Sidon and Drac and say, I'm going to check. I have a few things I need to check on. So I shall let you know. I can't take us back until tomorrow. So I shall. Yes. Well, I will be in touch. And then he's gonna hop on his horse and fly away.
Okay. Did I change the map?
Yes.
Oh, there we see.
Yes.
the
You
old
did.
I
There's
know,
the old
right?
token.
Bugger. Forgot to change that one. Where is it? That's the new one. There it is. What do you mean? What? Oh, token.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I've got that one on the wrong bit of my notes. That should be in the middle city, not the upper city. Oops. Let me just move that. Cool. Listen, it's been ages since I've looked at this map. God, the map looks so old. So, I will ask then, where is it that you guys are going?
Artron's going off. Is he flying off to investigate?
Artron's flying off somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Do you want to head to Dragon Roost Inn, meet up with Alex and Kaelin?
Yeah, I think that's the best plan for, like, today at least, to see what they have been up to.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have been slacking off on that. We haven't contacted them.
We haven't been
at all.
slacking. We got we got the guy from up north.
Yeah, but I mean, when was the last time we actually contacted them and asked what's been happening?
Oh, well, that's true. I think it was the Feywild.
No, it was slightly after that.
Still, that is.
Couldn't tell you when though.
No, it's only been like at most maybe about 3 days.
No.
Longer.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, I mean, only the trip from Pyra to wherever we went was like a week at least.
And
there was actually the time jump. We were stuck in that. We were stuck in the fog world for 4 days.
Yeah, so a lot longer than 3 days.
Yeah.
So
we're
yeah,
walking and talking, by the way.
Yeah. You two of you are. I was about to say the exact words, basically. The two of you are walking and talking, and it's weird because it's been a while since you guys have been at Crown Top.
Is it covered in snow?
And yeah, you can see. Hold on, I'm trying to find out my notes. Yeah, so you walk through the streets and can see the snow-covered cobbles, the frosted windows, and sort of thinning streets. You move through the upper city from where Lord Celine's house is, and go sort of around and down past the big cathedral of Celestium, of all the gods, and you walk through the winding streets of the middle city, and eventually you make it to the mahogany walls and savory smells. You smell the cooking meats and the sounds of sort of low murmuring from the Dragon's Roost Inn. And going inside, the warm interior greets you. You can see people are talking, eating, drinking, and escaping from the turmoil of the cold and various things that are happening on the outside. And you walk in and can see the familiar faces of Kaelin and Alex, who are sitting down at a table over here, just eating a simple yet pretty nice looking meal. There's
How happy Alex looks.
you see they're just idly chatting, nothing too important right now. You can see, however, there was obviously only two of them at the table, but you can see one other chair is pulled out, and there appears to be a familiar bag of colding on the chair. However, the person who owns the said bag of colding is nowhere to be found right now. But yeah, so you walk in, and
said he would never leave his bag of colding.
And Kaelin, who's facing the door, notices you walk in and gives like a slight wave, and says, "Well, I was wondering when you show up. Slab is around. Come on, have a seat. Have a seat.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So the two of you sit down, and Kalen sort of leans in, and Alex gives Drac like a pat on the back as you sit down, and looks a little bit concerned. Alex says, "I don't mean to be to start with the bad news, but where is everyone else?"
Oh, they're fine. Don't worry.
They're having some R&R. Artron's flying around. I think he's
somewhere.
investigating something. Cass is back in at our house in Aphiros, and Maeve and Cassian are chilling in the Feywild.
Well, that is
They wanted some time. Maeve needed some time to process everything that has happened. It had been there had been a lot, so
that makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, didn't Cassian told you anything about that?
No, I've not seen him in that a while.
But he was like, at least.
I don't think Cassian has the power to send messages. Like
yeah,
we
but
do.
he's in the same realm as
It's
the
like
fucking
Gethin certainly
Feyward.
does.
To be fair, Nyx is a cleric, and clerics I think get sending, but it's fine. Don't worry about
We
it.
will tell him everything that has happened.
Okay.
How would he react
To what?
to everything that's happened?
What? Oh, nice. What the fuck? What? You did what?
And then we were in a fog world for 4 days, but it felt like one.
And I almost punched Maeve's mother in the face.
Was he there for
Why?
that?
Not in that order.
No, he wasn't there for that. Was he there for that?
No.
No,
Alex?
it was in Tharius, so he was around.
I don't know.
I don't
I
remember.
think B team were at the.
Oh, they were in an inn or something. That's it.
yeah.
He probably
they're
would have
usually
heard.
at the
He would
end.
have heard about that bit. He wouldn't have been there for it. Sorry, you did what in the Feywild?
Killed an
Yeah, you
archfey.
know what happens in the Feywild stays in the Feywild.
But he just told me what happened in the Feywild.
Quite loud in
Yeah.
the bar.
Quite
Yeah,
loud with a
that's
lot
true.
of people. That's
Didn't
fine.
think
Don't worry.
about that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Caleb,
Well, there's nothing
Caleb,
to worry about. We killed an archfey. Slab told you all this. Where is he?
Yeah,
Kalen,
where is Slab?
Kalen
Is
says,
he dead?
well, Slab's only been here for a little bit. He's he arrived within the last 2 hours. He has a weird friend.
He
Weird
had a
in
weird
what way?
friend. But I'm right here.
Not
He's got
not-
a new friend.
not you. Well, you.
Biden, you've been
but-
replaced.
No, he's okay. Listen, Kevin's gonna lean in and say, he's like this really tall guy who has kind of weird vibes. I think Slab's in the bathroom, and I think his friend stepped out. I don't know.
So when you say tall, is it tall for a slab or
Wait,
tall for
is
you?
it a friend or is it a friend? Because if it's a friend, they might be in the bathroom together.
No, they distinctly went in different directions.
That's what they
I'm not
want you
here.
to
I
believe.
can't ask.
I know.
that.
Yeah, I know.
Who said
No.
Sidon said it, but his voice went a bit weird.
Yeah.
that?
No, very tall, not slab tall, taller than you, Drac.
My
Oh,
tall.
damn.
Taller than you, Drac. Really. He's got green part of his skin's scales.
Like a dragon?
A bit dragony, lizardy. I don't know.
Was it kind of a gem dragon skin?
It was
No, it was
green. I mean, green. I mean, emerald is green.
Wait.
But
You say he had green scales, dragonish, but also lizardish. Did he like look like a crocodile or something?
No,
Was he
no,
like a lizard man or?
He looked humanoid. He had like elven ears.
Okay, that is weird, but
He said his name was Verd, Verd. I don't know. Apparently, he helped Slab get back here so quickly. And he wanted to ask us something, and then Slab had mentioned you guys, so he wanted to ask you guys something. Fortuitous that you're here, I guess. But yeah, when they come in, I'll point them out. I mean, you'll see them.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to miss an
Yeah.
elven dragonborn, taller kind of
A
guy.
tall elven dragonborn. I'm assuming draconic sorcerer.
I don't fucking know. Well, we're glad to see you.
Same to you.
Do you want us to update you and
Yes,
or-
please.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
cool.
Brief us on the goings on of the town. How's
Yes.
it been?
Hmm?
Anything we should know about? Any dangers or
Well, there
anything?
is some stuff. Alex chimes up and says, "Well, when we'd gotten back, the manor, the Greystone Manor, Cassian's home, had been completely destroyed and burned and looted. I think I told you about that in my message. Someone must have known about his previous affliction, and once we all left, I think they did that to discredit and besmirch his name. It's pretty bad. If you go to the site, there's pretty much nothing left. Also, on a different topic, one that's probably a bit more important currently, our contact in the council, the Royal Council, is a man named Lord Anselin, sort of a tall, blonde man who wears sort of green and gold. We haven't been able to talk to him because he's been away for a few days. So we were told that our best bet, if we want to finalize this council, is to go up to the castle and ask there directly. I don't know who we'd be speaking to, though. I don't know.
And
Probably
yes,
not.
For reference, how do you spell his name?
Anselin. Anselin.
Oh. So it's not like Ansel from Baldur's Gate and then in at the end.
No. And then Kaelin will say, "Listen, I've been a little bit paranoid for the last few days, like a week or so. I feel like, I don't know if I'm just going crazy, but I swear something's been watching us. Like these people, like just on the edge of my vision, just like people in cloaks and stuff, just in the shadow. I've not been able to get a bead on them without risking, getting too involved or something like that. But just something to look out for if danger.
I'll just play devil's advocate here. It could just be like a royal sort of like guard just keeping bead on you just in case, because it's kind of weird to have two people like trying to set up a council like this, bringing nobles from all across.
It certainly could be, and that's what I'm kind of hoping. But just to warn you, just in case.
Can I make a perception check to eye around? Do I see any of these cloaked figures?
I will say, you see a few people in the bar, but no one that Kaelin seems to worry about. So no check necessary for that. What else? Alex will pipe up and say, "Well, one thing we did learn," and he does lean in closely to whisper this, is that Lord, I think I told you this, but Lord Callum, who is the sort of liaison between the religious sides and the royal sides, is a doppelganger.
Please tell me his name isn't Greg.
I don't know. But
Wasn't Greg a changeling?
I don't remember what he was.
I
But
think he was a doppelganger because he could read minds. So
I think it might have been doppelganger. But Alex will say, Celine saw him change, like 3 weeks back. He's not sure if it's gonna do anything, but thought we should update you on that. What else? Celine isn't that caught up to what's happening with the war. He's not that involved in that side of it, so he doesn't know too much. But as I think I also said, Sir Arian Delaymore has replaced the late Marshal Jarek as the leader of the Dragon Knights after he was injured in battle 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think the Marshal's in Olgard, in like a military hospital. But I don't know anything anymore about that. Is that it? I also think Orion wants to speak to you guys. I have his accents all over the place. I apologize. I also I have not done his voice in so long, and it's been Orion wants
you've been practicing the Scottish.
No, it is. Yeah. No,
yeah.
I know fully. Well, this is Alex, so it's not even Kaylin.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's the difficult part because
It's
Alex.
Russian. I didn't even clock it until you just mentioned it.
Yeah,
It was
and
like a deeper
I'm like
voice.
completely messing it up. I'm hearing myself mess up as I'm speaking. But I'll go to Kayla. I do Kaylin's. Yeah. Apparently, Orion wants to speak to you. In his observatory. I also think he wanted to speak to. He apparently he's heard a bit more about the that gem dragon, and he's refurbished the library, and has been back up and about a little bit. So I don't know. I think he wants to speak to you about that at some point.
Have you, just out of curiosity, have you heard any rumors about strange people entering the city?
No.
No monks that
No.
may have been arrested on sight.
No.
Okay, cool.
No idea. But we will.
Hey man, I told him to make his way over here. He said he was going to take a boat.
Yeah. We will cut away from you guys quickly, and we will go to. Well, I will ask quickly because I know Cass and Robin are both in their rooms. Let me go back to the
One is
bastion. Yeah, one is crying. The other one also might be crying. Where's the map? There it is. So I'll ask, is there anything that you guys are doing specifically while everyone else is gone?
I think after about 20 minutes, I don't know. I think Mel and Layla would still be here, right?
Mel and Layla are here. I don't know how long Cass is in the room, but Mel and Layla are here.
I think Robin would come down with her bow, like over her, and like a satchel, and kind of like look around the room, and be like, "Has anyone seen Sidon?"
Oh, yeah. Mel goes, yeah. Sidon, Drek, and Archeron with the horse and porridge, went to Crown Top, in Itheraldar to, I don't know, talk to people and stuff.
Oh, okay. Do you know when they'll be back?
I don't.
Okay, cool.
Hold on, I'm checking something. One moment, please. Never mind. Never mind. You know what? I just for the sake of ease in this case, Daisy, who is the woman who's like occasionally around, like the apprentice. I know specifically the bard, yeah. Specifically says 4th level or lower, but because this is less frustrating, she's gonna say, well, if you guys need to get to Crown Top, I can, I don't know the circle. Mel's like, I know the circle. I've been practicing teleportation circle because I've seen how useful it is from you guys. So if you want, I mean, I have to look at that circle, but I can get you guys there if you want. I don't think I get you back, but I mean, if you're there, you'll, presumably you could get back.
She would turn to Mel and Layla and be like, have you been to Crown Top?
Oh, yeah. Mel very jubilantly nods her head. It says, yeah, I've been there. I lived there for a while. I was kind of still a Dragon Knight, which are like their guards, like their elite soldiers. You did not to toot my own horn. But yeah, I know the city like the back of my hand.
So,
kind of. Ooh, I've not seen this spot before.
Okay. Seems like as good a place as any.
We should probably tail/grab Cass.
She sounded upset, but I can ask her.
I mean, it feels a bit rude to not ask her.
Just leave.
Yeah, just like she walks out of her room being like, guys, and then no one's here. Not to say no one. Sorry, Riven. Riven's. I don't care.
I will attempt to ask her, and she will begrudgingly head upstairs. She doesn't do well with upset people. She tends to make situations worse.
Okay, so yeah, Robin, you walk upstairs.
Knock.
Yeah, knock
You
on
say it,
Cass's door.
and she knocked.
Yeah. Cass is going to.
We'll say at this point it's maybe been, I'll call it half an hour, 40 minutes because time.
Yeah. After about 10-15 seconds or so, the door is slowly going to creep over, and you see Cass with messy hair, red eyes, a small handkerchief in her head. Yeah.
Buddy, so the boys have gone to Crown Top.
Okay.
Daisy said that she can wibbly wobbly magic-y teleport us there. If you want to go. I didn't want to just go without telling you we were going or asking you to come.
You hear Mel shout from downstairs, yeah, come on, Cass. We'll all be there. We can show you around.
Cass is going to lovingly look back towards the half-finished bottle of whiskey just sitting next to her.
Oh god.
And slowly nod. Give me 2 minutes.
Is there any of that go to spare?
Sorry, can you say again?
Is there any of that? Do you know what? It doesn't matter. That's yours. I'll get some in Crown Top. See you in a minute. She was just not finger guns away, but 2 fingers on the forehead salute. She walked backwards.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Cass going to get dressed, maybe comb her hair a little bit, and then calm down 2-3 minutes later. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, Robin, here, and it's going to hand one of those metal alcoholic flasks
Okay.
towards you.
You should blow you a kiss, like.
I'm not ready for that yet.
You see Mel and Layla get up, and Daisy says, "Now, might not be perfect. I've never done it before, but I mean, it can't go that wrong, right?"
Have you been to Ground Up?
No, but Mel's got the circle, so I'll read that, and she'll be fine. It's all circle. It's just stuff. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
You see, she goes to the teleportation circle, looks at the note that Mel still has from when Celine gave her the teleportation circle thing, and sort of copies it onto the floor of the carpet. Okay.
Cass in the meantime is going to furiously check if she has Death Ward and sulk when she realizes she didn't prepare it.
But after a minute or so, you watch as the circle is complete and says, "Go quickly!" And I assume you'll run through the portal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you roll me a D100, both of you?
Oh god.
Don't worry, it's not going to go poorly. It's just funny.
Is it high or low? Which
Like-
I'm
we
not
have
going
to
to tell
avoid?
you.
48.
How did? Oh, that was say you didn't roll a 0. That doesn't mathematically make sense. Okay, so
I accidentally clicked fudged.
don't worry. So for this wasn't like teleport, so there isn't like a So this wasn't like a teleport like the spell where you can go fucking crazy anywhere. But the higher you rolled, the more like travel / motion sick it is when you walk through. So most of you are fine. Cass, you're completely fine. The alcohol is sort of balancing out the motion sickness.
I see.
Robin and Mel are pretty much fine. But Layla, who rolled 94, is
Oh god.
you teleport through. You're all like, "Whoa, okay, we're fine. That was a bit weird, but we're fine." Layla fucking tumbles, and like holds her head like, "Fuck, ow, oh, that was bad." And, like shakes her head, looks up. "Was that just me? You all look fine." Ow.
I'm used to teleportation.
Well, yeah, so am I, but they're
It's
I've
like
got a
in Harry
headache.
Potter when they use the port keys.
Oh yeah. But you were all in that same room that you were in before. I'm not going to go through that conversation again. It's just going to be like Mel being like, "Hi, this is my sister. This is Robin. This is Cass." Yeah, basically that's how that conversation would go. But what I will ask quickly before we go to break is Archeron. What are you up to, pal?
He, as he flew off, he's heading towards the mountain that Fiona and Calypso originally set up on. He knows they've moved, but he's heading over to that mountain.
Okay. It's pretty close. It's a bit strange going to it because it's obviously there is fog here, so it's a bit tough to get your bearings, but you get there, unscathed. And I don't think I have that map anymore, but you make it to that sort of outcropping with the waterfall and the cave that Fiona was once in, and it is all not desolate because there was still signs clearly that not too recently, but you can see what would have been a campfire, what would have been, you probably maybe find a coin or two on the ground, and you can see in the water that Fiona was in, if you go into that cave area, is like some of her random knickknacks that she had.
Yeah, so he's gonna go there, and he's gonna look around, just like kick it around with his feet a little bit, and basically have a moment where he's sitting looking at the because there's like waterfalls and stuff, right?
There was a few,
the
yeah,
original map.
yeah, just like
Yeah,
it was like one waterfall that cascaded down a few different sections, yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna sit at this particular waterfall.
Oh, I do have the pond map.
It's fine. I don't need it.
No, I know. I was just looking and I found it. I was like, huh.
He's gonna sit there in this like quiet, this roaring waterfall, looking at just watching the water run, and that's where he's gonna like sit and contemplate.
Okay. Nothing in particular, just like taking a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll say for how am I gonna figure this out? I'm gonna, because obviously Robin and Cass have never been here before, well, and Layla, so Mel is the person who's rolling. So, she is going to. What check should I have this be? She's going to cast Enhance Ability on herself, and is going to make a survival check in an attempt to track where Drac and Sidon went. Actually, no, there's a much easier way to do this. She's going to start getting close to the ground, casting the spell. She's be like, wait, no, I'm being stupid. Turns around. Celine! Did they say where they were going? And Celine's like, well, I believe they were going to go to the Dragon's Roost. Thanks! And you see, she says, now guys, follow me. I'm gonna give you a guided tour around Crown Top to the Dragon's Roost. And you see she begins, I'm not gonna re-describe it because I don't care that much. But she begins to lead you sort of this way. Oh, that's a square. Hold on.
And here is where I used to work.
No, she very not obviously it is the right direction, but she does not point out that. But yeah, she like leads you down from Celine's home, down the sort of the walkway to the middle city, where you go past the massive cathedral. You hug the wall, go past a bit of like winter greenery that was in a few of like the wooded sections of the city. You move past some of the relatively nice houses of the middle city, and to the outskirts of the Dragon's Roost Inn. And the Dragon's Roost Inn, as I described before, is sort of like, it's got the mahogany wood. It's a very nice looking structure. It's got the symbol of, or like the logo of a sleeping red dragon. And you can smell the smells coming from it. You look in the window and you can see Sidon, you can see Drac, and then you can see Kaelin and Alex. Obviously, Robin doesn't recognize them, but you know. But as you begin to, be like, okay, hey guys, we are going to take a break there. Jumping back in, we come back as all but Archon are currently in and around the Dragon's Roost Inn, and you hear, for those who are in the inn, you hear the door swing open, and Mel says, and finally, this is the Dragon Roost Inn. Pretty good place. Ava's the bartender. She's real nice. She might give you a discount. I don't know. And walk in, and this is before you, basically. Yeah.
What the fuck? I know that voice.
Yeah. So, Sidon and Jack, you see Mel, Robin, Cass, and Layla all walk in to the inn. So Mel walks into a bar, and she immediately walks over to you guys and says, "Now listen, I don't know why you left. I wasn't really listening. I'm gonna be honest.
You were in the room when we left.
Yes, but I wasn't really listening.
Fair.
But we're all here now. I don't know where Archon is. But
Yeah, we
Not
don't even
getting
know
something
where
to
he
my
is,
knowledge.
okay, cool. But we're all here now. The whole gang's back together. I mean, not even Cassie not here, but everyone who's in the material plane is here. So,
Actually, we're still waiting on a slab to arrive. He isn't.
as
Taking a step out, apparently.
as you say that, you hear the toilet flush, from the bathroom next to you, and out from it is a battle-hardened, normal-looking slab.
He kicks down the door.
Ouch! And I've got a
Little
vocal board.
buddy!
I give that a few minutes if I were you.
Do not go in there.
How you doing, little buddy?
Oh God. I mean, hi, Simon. I think I'm fine.
Parents all right? We know you went up. You ended up seeing them for a little bit.
Well, it wasn't my choice.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, I'll tell you in a minute when I actually walk over to you.
Does he sound like
dodgy food. He's taking his time just in case.
You see Ava, the bartender says, "No, the food is good. You just had so much of it."
I told you I like
Good
grilled
to do an
cheese.
inside check to see if
Well-
Slap is broke or not.
It's not
Slav
my
is
fault I'm lactose intolerant.
He's one of those. I
Because
should have
cheese can fuck
assumed.
up your
Should have
like
assumed.
digestion and stuff. So
That's true.
It's worth the risk.
Anyway,
Sacrifice I'm
enough
willing
grilled
to
cheese
take.
talk. How was your vacay? For a couple of days.
Yeah, it was all right, I guess. Yeah, it was like didn't do much. I met a guy though.
Yeah.
so are you guys going steady or?
Don't get jealous.
Well,
Right,
I'm trying
Kaden
not to,
said you
but-
had Kaden said you had like a weird friend, and I was like, well, I'm right here, so I was like who's the
Sidon.
weird friend?
Simon, don't get jealous. This is a guy called Verd. Is in like he was.
Yeah.
He mentioned stuff about trying to find a gem dragon.
Oh, so he's looking for the gem dragon. And where did he go?
Slav's been in the toilet for 45 minutes. He has no idea.
Man, them grilled cheeses. I've lost sight of them.
Oh, by the way, well, Kalen will say this. Oh, by the way, looks to, because he's never met Robin before. Hi, I'm Kalen.
All right, yeah.
And
Everyone is right.
and Alex introduces himself as well. I mean, it's just those two. Hello, nice to meet you. But as those guys are talking, for anyone who's looking near the door, you see a very tall, about 7 foot tall, thin but with like a clear bit of muscle, is who you assume to be Verd. I'll make this token bigger. Hold on.
You know what's funny? You told me about Verd, but you was like 7 foot tall. Is like I had him as normal height. You just like you got friends. You made friends with this guy. Okay, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
He's considerably much taller than me.
Yeah,
now.
he's like double your height. I sent the image in general.
He looks cool, to be fair.
But you see, he walks in,
Oh,
and
that's him.
Uh.
You see, he walks to. He has very. I mean, he's very tall. He has very heavy footsteps. Sort of moves behind Cass. You can see, like, he's a full head height taller than Cass. And yeah, so he's this sort of dark-skinned man. He's got elven ears with on patches of his skin. He's got this sort of bright green, almost scale-looking pattern that goes over one of his eyes, which is like this cloudy yellow. He's got sort of long, deep green hair. It does kind of look like that, yeah. He's got long, sort of deep green hair, and is wearing sort of like a shirt. And he sort of steps over to about here, gives like a nod to Slab and to everyone, and looks to you, Slab, and says, "I assume these were the people you were talking about."
Yeah, these are my friends in Sidon.
Wow.
Well, hello.
See, I'll get special treatment because my name is said.
Well, hello.
Either just the friend.
Hello, Slab's friends and Sidon. I am Verd.
He's a wandering warrior.
Well, he is. Points to Sidon.
Yes.
Great.
I'm just
what
high on
are
cheese.
you?
I am.
He's a
Are
bird.
you a wandering warrior in your own right?
I mean,
said you were hunting a gem dragon.
I
I
am.
didn't say hunting.
I'm not hunting. I'm looking for a gem dragon, a sapphire dragon to be exact. And Slab said you might know something about a gem dragon.
I mean, we only really got a glimpse of its silhouette as it flew overhead.
I think that the only one who saw it was Archer,
It wasn't me.
because Lab was sleeping on his guard duty.
Hey, I told him that. I'll have you know.
He did tell me that.
Before you all get in.
Well, that is slightly frustrating. Do you know of where this Archeron is, or of anyone else who might have seen it?
Well, interesting you should say that. So Archeron at the minute, I believe he's off investigating something. He flew off somewhere. But
Yeah, he
we
didn't
were
say
going
where he was
to,
going. Very rude of him.
But we were going to go see a man called Orion. He is what is the bat race called?
Chiropteran.
He's a Chiropteran. He's apparently got some information about this gem dragon.
Well, that would be certainly useful for me to know.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you want to meet this dragon?
Well, I have an interest in finding draconic beings, I'll call them, and this particular dragon has eluded me for quite some time, and I'm finally on a path that I know is towards them, so I don't want to lose the trail.
Okay.
And once
And
you
you're
find this
certain
dragon,
you're not
what
hunting?
you gonna do to it or with it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a...
Prison it and keep it as a attraction on weird circus or something like that.
Yeah,
No,
the way you're
that sounds
describing
very
it makes
specific.
the way you're describing it makes it sound very hunter-like. Like you are actually trying to. I'm on his trail. I've been searching for draconic beings. It sounds very much like you're hunting.
Not hunting them to kill them. It is merely a hunting to find and converse with them. Converse with her, I should say.
Does it have something to do with the scales and the cataracts in the eye?
You see, he...
Upside and you haven't changed.
See, he pauses for a second. Is almost like surprised at the you are a bold one, General Kenobi, and goes, "It is not related to that."
Mm-hmm. How many not was that? Was that a double negative or a triple
Yes,
negative?
it is related to that.
And one more question, because I just need to know: can you see out of the eye that's covered in scales or not?
Yes, I can.
What do you mean it's not covered in scales? You can clearly see both of his eyes.
Yes, but one of them is clearly cloudy. You know
Yeah,
what
so-
cataracts are?
Chance of
They
meatball.
blind you.
So, out of character, what the fuck is that?
Cataracts is
Glancing past
it's a condition where your eye goes cloudy and you can't see through it.
Yeah, it's transmitted through. You know what? Let's not do that joke.
He goes, "Well, I would like to meet this Orion or this Archeron, but if you're going to see Orion, then I would very much like to join you in that. It seems like you all have some talking to do, so I am going to get a drink. But I'll be over there. Let me know when you are leaving."
Mm-hmm. Will
He
do.
goes and walks off to the bar.
Oh, now when I read the Swedish word, it's so much easier to understand.
It's almost like that's your first language.
Yeah, funny how
What
that
is it in
works.
Swedish?
What?
What is it in Swedish?
What was it?
It's the same, but you add in Swedish at the end.
Yeah, obviously.
Cataract in Swedish.
God, that'd make it
Look at
so
the
much.
subtitles.
That'd make it so simple.
It's Cotard syndrome.
Ah,
What'd you call me?
cataracts, apparently.
Insulted your mom at 5 generations, therefore.
God. But yeah, Verd has gone over to the bar, leaving you all to talk or do whatever you want.
So, Slav, how did you meet that guy?
God.
Ah, sorry, I was taking a drink.
Because it's not in the information you
Yes,
gave me.
you were doing some shopping for your family, and he was in the market.
I bumped into him in the market, you see.
What? and
And one thing led to another, and we talked about dragons.
uh-huh.
I think we're both severely autistic.
Well, I'm glad that you have found
Glad you
your
became self-aware.
partner. Or
I've always
whatever
been
it is.
self-aware, you know this.
But and so what is he, a friend or a friend?
I'm not gay,
I
so if
love
that's, what you're trying,
us.
if that's what you're trying to get for.
Well, just
It
curious.
just sounds like you're really jealous, Sidon.
Hey, I thought me and you were like, I thought you were my little buddy, and then you come over here with another weird guy.
So you are jealous.
Hey, look, he seems like way too serious to be hanging
I
around.
hope he makes you happy.
Sans the scorned ex.
Didn't know you swung that way, Sidon.
No. It's nothing like that. You're just me
I
mate.
feel like Artron would say different.
Aldron isn't here.
Well, he doesn't hear, can't hurt him.
Anyone that wants something.
What did you say,
Yeah.
bro?
I'm going to order drinks. Does anyone want something?
No, I'm good.
I think Robin would have waited for a minute before going up and then would have started to approach Sidon and stopped and been like, actually, Cass, I don't want to drink, but if I could talk to you alone for a minute.
I will say as well, Slab would have told him about the other stuff that happened. I don't have much information again. It was about the wave of frost that hits Ifraldor has been bad up in Aramor. A lot of sick, and the mafia style that runs it, called the Glass Hands, have been up in taxes and prices to make things worse as well. So you just basically explain the situation of Aramor at the minute.
Cool. And do these Glass Hands, they rivals to the Hat Mafia?
Different countries I went to.
Hey,
They're here?
No.
Knives out the window.
I believe the Glass Hands are just local at the minute, from what I know, to Aramor. So it's like Aramor's their turf.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
I'm going to gesture for Robin, so we both go to. I assume there's like a communal bathroom, or is it?
No.
I was thinking out here.
No, I meant like rows of like what we have like in schools and stuff like that.
I think this is the bathroom.
Yeah, it's like there's probably some upstairs in the room.
I would not go into that.
Yeah, do not go in there.
Yeah, she'll lead towards the door in like the seating area outside and be like, "Yeah, let's not go and sit in the bathroom."
Well, whiskey, please. Grab the drink. Go outside. Okay.
Okay.
What did you want to talk about?
Well, I feel like you've all been through a lot, and I've definitely been through a lot, and I'm not great at knowing when people are friends. And I have a really bad feeling that things are about to get really bad, and I just wanted to talk to you while you still wanted to, which sounds drastic, I know, and just say thank you, basically, because you've been really nice. I mean, you've all been really nice, but you and Sidon just kind of like trusted me from the get-go and were nice about it, and I don't think I've said thank you for that properly, and I need to talk to Sidon about something, and I don't... It's not good, and if he doesn't kill me, then Periphalon probably, well, won't kill me, but it'll suck and it'll hurt, and I just didn't want to... I just wanted to talk to you while you still liked me. So...
I don't think you can do anything to make me stop liking you. That would have to be done in a Temple of Celesta, but I'll trust you won't do something like that. May I try something?
Okay.
I'm going to cast through the Gold Steel half plate. I'm going to cast non-detect on Robin. I'm just going to post the thing.
Yeah, thank you. Let's try to find it.
There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, I should explain. I believe this might be able to hide your presence from you know who.
Voldemort?
At least for a while.
I was about to say that.
I certainly hope so. I don't know Sidon as well as you know him, so I can't say for sure how he's going to react. And I don't think he's the kind of person that, from what I've seen, I don't think he's the kind of person that kind of gets really angry. I heard that he punched Archeron in the face once, so...
Oh, believe me, he deserved it.
Okay, well, I definitely do.
Twice.
And yeah, and I don't know if it would necessarily be that he'd hit me or anything. He doesn't seem like the type, and I don't think he'd kill me, but I don't think he'd want me around. And so I just wanted to get you and talk to you and say thank you. And if I don't see you again, then you're a wonderful person, and please don't ever let anybody change you because you're great.
Gas is going to give Robin a hug and just see how she reacts.
She at first would be kind of like surprised because of what she sort of told you and not told you, and then would cling on to you for dear life like she's not had a hug in years.
You have been through a lot, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, no matter what happens, just ask for my help and you will get it.
I'm more scared of... I really hope this spell works. I'm more scared of the fact that I don't have full control over things. And if he says jump, I say how high, and I don't want any of you to get caught in that crossfire. And that's why I asked how I can stop it, and the idea of helping him, and she would like clench her fists as she says helping him. It's not ideal. But I'm gonna do what I said I would do, and I'm gonna tell the truth, so I need to go and see Sidon, but thank you for the hug. That meant more than you'll ever know, and I'm gonna go and do the right thing.
I'll pray for your success.
Thank you.
And keep the drink. You might need it later.
She would take a big swig of it at that point, and then put the lid back on and like gently push the doors open and sort of stand in the doorway and be like, Sidon.
As you enter to call Sidon's name, he's showing Slab, because he hasn't seen it yet, that he's now rocking the 2 new weapons. He's like, yeah, like these are god weapons. So I decided to rock them.
Swoosh.
Swish, swish, swoosh. Yeah. Sorry.
Who trusted you?
I asked Artron and he said I could go for it, so... Yeah.
Speaking of Artron, do you want to jump to Artron first before I do this, or...?
Yeah.
This might be long-winded, and I've taken up like 5 minutes already.
What Simon will do is he'll just say, I'm just going to have to pause here, Slab. Yes, Robin.
Sam stands up, starts having to Robin, but we will quickly move to Archeron, and I will ask, is there anything you are doing? We'll call it, say, it can be up to like, I'll call it like 45 minutes.
No, he doesn't know what's going on with everyone else. He's basically gone to have like a quiet time by himself. Yeah. He's been trying to. So you just literally caught me eating a peanut. He's been. He was reflective before he went into the Sphinx, and like quiet that whole morning, almost not quite the whole morning, but most of the morning he was quiet and reflective. And when he's left, he would probably be like, I think actively a little bit cold. But yeah, so he's gone to this place because he knew it'd be deserted. He knew it'd be quiet. He knew no one would be up there, and yeah, that's basically my plan was for him to like be there until probably the next day. He'd probably like thinking that, but obviously that plan has creases in it now. But he doesn't know anything's changed, so he doesn't know the rest of the team's there. So
Okay.
Suddenly, Yim Dragon appeared.
Rah! You dare disturb my slumber. But cutting back.
Sorry, just before that, I assume they're going to talk outside.
I assume.
Yeah. So as Cass is going back in and Silent goes past her, she's going to use the message jewelry and say, "Please be gentle and please be mindful."
Who
said that?
I am so confused.
I want to know what going through Sidon said. He's like, what the fuck's going on?
What's going on now?
Some people swap places.
Yeah, so she would like lead him outside and then immediately start pacing as like she slightly starts to panic. And she'd be like, so the talk with the Sphinx, the big cat lady, the visions that we all had, it was a lot. You were there. I need to preface this by saying that I didn't know when I met you. And I'm probably going to be in a lot of trouble for telling you this because Cass did this whole spell thing and thinks that there's no way that he can see or hear or anything, but I know him slightly and he's a fucking arsehole. So, and yeah, if you heard that, you are. Sorry. Truth. You probably know from the bow. I am a knight of Periphalon.
Artron would not have shared that, by the way. No, he
Well,
specifically
she wouldn't
didn't.
know that. Yeah, she wouldn't know that. So I'll stick with it. Because she probably thought we would have told everyone.
Didn't Artron told us about the bows being connected to Periphalon, but
No, that was Daisy.
It was Daisy told you about what it did.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we know the bow, but Artron
Yes,
kept
yeah.
the Knight of Periphalon thing close to his chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you may or may not know, from my bow, that I'm technically a knight of Periphalon. Flinches, looks for a reaction. Cool, not dead.
Okay.
When we were talking at the Bastion a couple of days ago, I asked about what you guys had been up to, and you mentioned Pyra, and you mentioned Helene.
Yes.
At this point, she would be shaking, like her hands. That was me.
What?
I'm the one who marked Helene. I get it. If you want me to go, if you want to kill me, feel free. You can try. He'll probably torture me and bring me back anyway. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I don't get to pick and choose. I was given one option, and it was do everything he says or eternal torture, and it really hurts. And I didn't ask to be brought back. I didn't have a choice in that. I just wanted to...
Right. Sidon will sort of lean, place his hands on his table as he leans down in contemplation. So, you were the original assassin who attempted to kill Helene originally, who stabbed her.
God.
Yes.
Was it an assassination attempt, or was it?
I've always assumed it was an assassination.
It was not an assassination attempt.
I didn't think it was.
It was specifically to get that mark on her.
So I've always assumed it was an assassination attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys wouldn't have known otherwise.
She at this point would, I think, I don't know if you've ever seen somebody having like a micro panic attack, but it's when they're still able to speak and breathe slightly, but like their muscles are starting to like not work properly. And so she like lifts her hands up and they're like all twitchy, and she puts them on her head and she was like, no, it was never an assassination thing. I don't fully know what it was. He had plans. He was mad at all of you because you changed the plans, and I get told where to be and what to do, and if I don't do it, then he hurts me. And I never want to hurt anyone, and I don't want to do this anymore, and I don't know how to get out of it. I didn't choose. I chose to work for him, but it was hardly a choice. And I know that sounds really selfish, and if I could take it back, and if I could undo the stuff that I'd done, then I would know now that it's just as bad as this torture, because it's mental torture. I'm constantly, every single day, hating myself because of everything that I've done because of him, and now the fucking Sphinx says that the only way out of it is to help him, and I'm sort of freaking out. And I'm really sorry because I didn't know when I met you that was what she was to you. I don't know. I'm...
Well... I'm always a man who likes to move forward. I don't tend to look at the past, and what you did to Helene, while I do disagree with it, and while deep down there is definitely a part of me screaming in anger, I am trying to maintain composure. That was something that was done in the past, and I don't know if Helene would still have become Neve if that mark hadn't been placed on her, or if Helene would get to exist as a priest of Celista for the rest of her life. But Helene was special. I told you that how I met her was due to a deal I made with a demon. Sorry.
Semantics.
What the tally?
The
God, there's so many D6s on this tally.
Now, I had a choice. I was not coerced in any shape or form, and then I broke that deal. And there was still a part of me that was connected to that. And since then, I've broken away from it. Which means it is possible to break these pacts. And I can see that this is really affecting you.
Honestly, Sidon, I just want to rest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the voices in my head and the shadow following me everywhere. I don't want to think about all the bad things I've done and the people that I've hurt. I'm so scared of the pain. I've been in fights, I've been wounded, I've been put down, and nothing compares to that. I don't know how to describe it, and I know it sounds selfish, but it's endless. And when I left my bow downstairs, and I basically hinted to you guys what was going on, that night felt like months, years even, and it was just over and over again, and I don't want to do it anymore.
I understand. I'm not great at breaking acts in the conventional means. I'm not really inclined with magic. What I know is willpower and strength. And if you are able, we will stand by your side, and we will break this pact, even if it's by force. I don't know if this is possible, but if we need to, we can do whatever it takes. We can try it's hard to explain. We can try a form of something I've recently started doing is trying forms of meditation. Connect my key to the key of others and see if we can enter the inner psyche. Again, that's something that I don't even know if possible. But even if it is, and we can fight him there, pushing away from you, force him away from you, then we will.
Even after
If you...
what I've just
Sorry,
told
go
you.
ahead. I told you, I'm a man who always moves forward. And while I said that deep down there's a part of me screaming in anger, that was something you did quite a few years ago. And you clearly regret it.
You're a good man, Sidon.
Yeah, well...
I don't deserve
try.
friends like you, but I'm very grateful, if you would even call me that still. But besides the point. Thank you for not killing me. It would have been a whole thing. It would have been like, oh, you died again. Fuck you. No, you didn't. I'm coping with comedy here. Thanks.
What do you want to do about your bow? Are you going to keep using it? Or would he be mad if you got rid of it?
What's the best way to word it? The bow is not the thing. The thing is me. He has me. So even without the bow, I'm still in the same boat. Boat. Pun. Kind of. I'm gonna go and get a really strong drink if you want one.
No, I'm alright.
Would you like some bar peanuts?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I may just.
Would you like some non-branded tortilla chips?
I may just stay out here for a little while just to contemplate.
That's fine. And hey, if you are mad and you don't want to like shove it all down, please feel free to shout at me. I will not be mad. I deserve it. I'd probably feel better if you did shout at me a little bit, because it's kind of giving off the whole "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed" vibes, and I'm please scream at me. Okay, I'm gonna go get a strong. I'm gonna get a double. No, I'm gonna get a triple. I'll see you inside. And then she'll scurry inside as quick as she can.
As is already drinking a triple.
As Robin goes inside, Sidon will slam his fist through this table.
Okay.
And he would use his key to do it as well, so it would be like a proper hit and basically almost make the table explode.
I don't need to make an attack. You're a monk. You break the table.
Yeah.
The guy cleaning up the glasses is just like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, it's a little gnome guy who was like, he like walked past Robin as she walked inside, just like, I'm gonna go inside.
I like to imagine that the door closed just outside and hit the table, so it looks like Robin like smashed the door closed or something.
Is there anything else Sad does, or does he smash the table and just like, stand there for a second?
He will smash the table. I think he will wait outside for a few minutes. I was contemplating him having a walk around the city in the evening like he used to do right at the start of the campaign, but I think what he'll do is he'll actually wait outside for a bit.
Okay.
Try and calm down.
Cool.
Woosta.
So what I will ask then, is there anything specific people are doing inside?
Drinking.
So,
Cool.
where did Archron go?
I was
he
here,
didn't
wasn't
tell us, so we have no idea. He just flew off on his magical horse.
The
Look at
magical
my
pony
horse.
flying through the sky.
I was gonna go look at my horse.
Mm.
I'm gonna stop right there as well.
I'm going to cast Sending to Archron. Hello, Archron. This is Cass. We are at insert ins name.
Dragon's Roost.
Yeah.
You have 13 left.
Do you need a moment, or are you coming soon?
You have 3 left.
Orion wants us.
Love cats.
If not, okay.
If not, okay.
You'd be a minute or two probably before you wouldn't get an immediate response.
Oh no, he's dead.
Archon would think about it. So what have you actually said? Sorry, you said we're at the thing. We're at the Dragon's
Roost.
Dragon's Roost Inn.
Are you coming?
Yeah.
Are you
If
coming? Do you
not-
need a minute? If not, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much just
Um,
confirming you're alive and like.
Yeah, it's saying investigate in the fog. We'll see you tomorrow. That's where you get back.
Okay. He's investigating the fog. He will come back to me.
That's really vague, but okay.
Yeah, but I mean, we all need at the moment to distract ourselves.
Yeah, I'm not claim. I'm not like. Yeah.
Hey, Roland,
Any-
please calm down a little bit. You're almost finished the entire bottle.
Glug glug.
Cluck, 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 cluck. Anyway, some of you are drinking, some of you are probably eating. You're conversing. Obviously, some of you haven't spoken in a while. So I will ask: are you guys asking or talking about anything specific, or should I move on to X amount of time later when you guys are heading to Orion's? Because I assume that's the other thing you're doing.
If
I think
I'm
so.
being honest, I don't know. This is out of character, so James will have to confirm this. But I would like Artron to go to Orion's with us, so because he he knows a bit about the Gem Dragon, and it's
You
like
can go twice.
yeah. We already got the info. Time for you to get info dumped again. I mean, we can go in the evening.
I mean, like you can go twice. It's either that, or I mean, I'll tell you, things I got written down is Dragon Knight stuff. I've got Royal Council stuff. I've got Speak to Orion, and then you guys have already done the Dragon Roost stuff. So it's like, unless you want to try and set up the council bit, which I don't know if you want to do that with or without Archeron, you can do. I mean, I don't mind. You can do that either way. Like,
I mean, we can do Orion. The council stuff sounds more important. I know the we have the Draconic Sorcerer here who's probably thinks the Orion stuff is important, but I think all of
Not
us
as
need to be there
important
to
as
do the
literal
council.
world peace.
Yeah. So I think we can do the Orion stuff.
okay. So we'll say some time goes by. I'll call it like an hour, so for you all to catch up and have some food and eat and drink and stuff, whatever. But I'll say after that point, we'll say it's about 2:00 at this point. You all are feeling like, hey, we should probably like do something. And one of you, don't know who, actually, yeah, I do. Mel is like, guys, you know, this place is great. Ava, great food, great drinks. But you know, I think we can do a little bit more touring. Just, you know, because I don't fucking know. She shrugs. I
Yeah,
think
maybe
we should do
should
something.
get to Orion's place because he wants to see us. Apparently, for some reason.
Yeah, Kaelin's like, I don't know why he, I mean, well, he liked all of you, and, I don't know, I think it was all of you who put, like, a pep back in his step, a wind back in his sails, so I think he wants to, you know, show you the place or whatever. He's, like, refurbished and whatever, and, you know, the information on the dragon and stuff. But yeah, so you all get up. I assume you tell Verdor. He looks and is like, well, I'm also coming. So you all group up, and I'll quickly move to the...
Would Sidon be back by this point?
He'll be right outside, ready to go whenever.
Sidon, we're going. You coming?
Yeah. Coming along.
What about out here?
What was that?
A trip.
What happened out here?
A
There's
trip.
splinters all over the place.
Yeah, and a broken table as well, but I tripped.
How much had to drink?
What, you tripped into the table and broke it?
Fell right on it.
Okay.
How much you had to drink?
I have had nothing to drink. I don't drink
It
anymore.
must have been more fragile than we thought.
Hold on. You don't drink anything?
No, I drink water.
Well, he drinks.
I haven't drank since
not
Feywild, the first
alcohol.
time. Yeah, I
I
haven't
don't
drank
know.
since
That's what I'm
Feywild.
referring to. It was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why he's
I-
my
It's a 14 on
not
the
the
deception
responsible
check.
driver when I go drinking. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking of a
Wait,
lot again.
that's
I
the
ran
driver.
towards him.
a deception check.
He didn't trip into that table.
Oh, I thought you were about for the drinking. I was like,
Yes.
No.
That's why I
I
was
don't-
really
I think, funnily enough, the only people who's got high enough passive insight are Robin and Cass.
Mine actually meets it.
Okay. So you're like maybe. Drax like maybe with that active insight. He's like, can't be sure. But you Mel leads you through the city. She's still doing her tour guide spiel.
As we're
Um,
walking through the city,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep my ears open for any rumors of a dynasty monk that may or may not have been arrested as soon as he entered the city.
The only weird rumors you get about a dynasty monk are about you.
All right, yeah, that's right.
who almost got arrested as he entered the city. You actually see the same guard that from your session 0.
We finally got the monk there.
Yeah, it's that same guy. He like looks at you but can't quite place you, so he keeps walking. Because then you were dirty and covered in mud and blood and stuff.
Yeah.
And now you're like wearing a completely different outfit and everything. So he's like, "Do I?" Nah. Walks off. He sees you with Mel and he's like, it's fine. But you all walk through the city. You go past the Lively Loot, which is one of the other inns you stayed at. Past the theatre where a lot of you met, and to what was it, the Royal Masquerade? If I've pulled that out, I'm gonna be so happy with myself. Hold on, I have to find it now. It is the Royal Masquerade. Fuck yeah. Thank you. You walk past the theatre and you're like, oh, I remember that place. There was vampires there last time. And you go into the shopping district and you can see the Starlit Observatory. You can see many of its windows show some candle light coming from the inside. And above the door is a sign that reads open, and it seems to have been recently repainted with extra with like new a new thing of paint. There's new patterns to it, and you can see that it looks as if it's been like refurbished since the last time you were here. Because obviously it wasn't run down, but it was also kind of just basic, if that makes sense. Now it's a bit more done. And you all head inside, and as you walk up that sort of winding set of stairs, you can see that it looks a lot more well kept. You can see there are candles lighting your way in lanterns, and you can hear some shuffling from the inside. And you walk up expecting to be like, oh, I gotta do another set of stairs before I get to the top bit. However, you go up a set of stairs, and you can see that it seems like Orion has refurbished his old library. And if you look at the bottom section of this map, there is a whole new library portion that Orion is currently sitting in, reading a book. I'll make this token bigger. Obviously, his token has changed since last time because I did a new drawing.
Mm-hmm.
But
So do we
he is-
enter this bottom bit of the library?
Yeah,
Or do
yeah,
we
so you-
still enter up here?
You guys are at that bottom bit, sort of this set of stairs, yeah. Okay. Add in. Let people.
Hello.
Hold on a moment.
Sup, Orion?
One sec. Just trying to find all the people. There we go. Oops, sorry. I'll just leave I'll say Mel comes up, but Layla, Kaelin, and Alex will wait downstairs because I don't care that much.
I can't believe the guy jumped up on me.
But oh god, his voice. You say hi, Ryan. He turns around, and oh god, this voice was so weird to do the first time. He goes, "Oh my gosh, it is a pleasure to see you all again." He sort of walks up to you. You can see his wings like folded behind him. Walks up to all of you, gives you all like nice, firm handshakes. Says, "Well, it's so good to see you all. Please, come in, make yourself at home." And sort of lets you, like, takes a few steps back, lets you all trickle in, basically. Looks to the few people he doesn't recognize. Says, if you don't know me, I am Master Orion, the owner, the benefactor of this observatory that you can see before you. Recently refurbished the library, so if you're looking for anything, I might have it. I've got some, a lot of star-related things. Some new scrolls. Also, upstairs is the main observatory section, so at night, I can show you the stars and the moon. So it's a bit foggy recently, so maybe not. But, well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, it is so good to see you all. How have you been?
Not bad. How about you?
Good.
You
Well,
seem to have been busy.
Yes, I've been very busy. See, since you all were here the first time, I've sort of found my calling again. Refurbished the library and have been, well, just more active in general. Sort of looks around, obviously doesn't recognize Robin, but obviously doesn't see Maeve or Archeron. So he's like, "Oh, where are Maeve and Archeron, if you don't mind my asking?"
Archeron, we don't know. I think he's investigating something, but I could be wrong. Maeve is taking a break in the Feywild. She wants a nice breather for a time. Just to blow some steam.
Good, no, that's fine. It's a shame about Cassian's home. It was quite a shock when saw it up in flames a few months ago or so. Glad no one was in it though. That would have been very, very bad. Well, what was it? What did I have to say? Yes, the dragons. Dragon singular. Sorry, I don't know why I said dragons. And as he says dragons, Verd makes his presence known, and sort of takes a step up and doesn't interrupt around, but as he's mid-thought, Verd will say, "Yes, what do you know about this dragon that I have heard spoken of from these people?" And Orion says, "Oh, wow, you're tall. Well, I have identified it after a few sightings. I've identified it as an ancient sapphire dragon. Yes.
How
yes.
old is an ancient dragon?
Hold on, let me recall. I cannot remember. I've looked this up a number of times.
Like 800, right? That's the top of my head.
Yes, it is 801 and older. Nice one.
Yeah.
About 800 and up. So right, a very old dragon. She appears to be female, ancient sapphire dragon. Seen her back and forth.
Back and
sort
forth where?
Well, that's the confusing bit. I sometimes see her when she's flying away from around here, sort of up in the sky, obviously. Flying sort of north, vaguely towards Aramore towards where where is it? What's it called? The fort? No, what's it fucking called? Fort Empyrean in the edge of the dynasty, near all the war, the battles have been happening. I obviously can't see that far, but sort of that direction. And then sometime later, she comes back towards the city. So, I mean, I assume that her cave, her lair, that's the word, must be around here somewhere, in the mountains around Crown Top. It's surprising that no one's...
If she's leaving and returning to a potential cave in the mountains, do you think she has a clutch of dragons?
I have no idea.
What of dragons?
A
Clutch,
nest.
Nest with
dragon
eggs.
eggs.
Oh, babies.
Yeah. Babas, yeah.
I wouldn't know. Perhaps.
Could I just ask, what was the last known location? Was it coming or going?
Returning.
Returning. Yeah. What if she's not in the mountains? What if she lands nearby and takes human form?
Well, it's entirely possible. Many dragons have the ability to transform themselves into humanoid appearances. I'm not sure. That certainly could be the case.
What if she's a noble? There was already a noble doppelganger. Well, ish.
Ryan shrugs. It's certainly a possibility. I wouldn't know. And as he's looking...
Holy shit, what if it's the princess? The queen, sorry. What if it's the queen?
I was going to say, there is no princess, so that would be...
notice if the queen just went missing.
Well, don't you think? You never know.
I'm going wild with the theory.
Oh yeah, the queen is missing. She'll probably come back in a couple of days.
Yeah,
Right.
give it two to three working days, we'll say.
Let's slide and go rampant with your theories. It might tire him out finally.
But you see, as Sidon is coming up with crazy theories, Orion's looking at
Actual conspiracy theories.
He's got a tinfoil hat on.
Did you know the Earth is round?
Did you know the Periphalon's round?
Don't be silly.
I'll give you that one. Yeah, it's like a globe. It's like a sphere.
What are you talking about? That's preposterous.
Well done, Ben. It's funny. But as Sidon's coming up with completely stupid theories, like Periphalon being round, Orion is looking sort of around at all of you. And he looks to... His eyes land on Drac. Sort of looks you up and down and notices Stellar Seal. The blade that you got from Holly. You called her Holly? Hollow. No. It was Hollow.
Call her
Holly. That was
her name was Hollow.
Yeah. And his eyes light up as he sees it and says, "Wait, is that? Jack? Do you mind if I look at that?" And gestures to the sword, I assume, in like a sheath.
No, not at all. And I unsheath and hand it to him.
He very ceremoniously like puts his hands out and takes the sword and sort of I believe, if I'm not mistaken, give me one moment, goes to the table and sort of places it on the table and like moves the books and papers and scrolls or whatever, places it on the table and sort of looks over it with his glasses on. Oops, I punched the microphone. And like, yes, I believe it is the workings of it. Do you know how did you get this?
We
Magic.
What do you mean magic? That's so
It
vague.
was magic.
Well,
A
he's not
magical
wrong,
being
is he?
teleported the sword onto a pedestal and we gave it to you. It was magic.
Yeah, but still, it's very vague.
Yeah, he looks
And I'm
inside
gonna
and
tell
magic.
him-
Can you more specific, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him what really happened.
Okay, because like in the, do you tell them about like it was in the Feywild and stuff?
Yeah,
Okay,
I have no
okay.
reason to lie to
Yeah,
you.
no, I know. I'm just wondering to get all the context. Okay, so you're in the Court of Creation of the Feywild. You went into a gate chamber thing and found okay. And this being made of light, you say. She just gave you this?
Was some time ago, but I think
Yeah,
so.
she's like, thank you for talking to me. Here's this really cool sword.
Yeah, she was really alone, so she was
Oh,
very
well,
grateful.
It's also the
Sad.
strongest weapon we've had
Yeah.
this entire campaign.
Yeah. See, he thinks, well, I know a little bit about this blade and sort of its history. It was a blade forged of dying stars for the Order of Fallen Light. They were an ancient group of protectors who defended the realm of stars from the aberrant horrors. Sadly, none of them remain or are remembered by name. This is truly a gift, a relic that you should treasure. It is truly one of a kind, and I'm glad it got into good hands.
Yeah, I mean, I really do treasure all the equipment I get, and I'm trying to take as good care of it as I possibly can. So,
Well, good. He very carefully takes it off of the desk and hands it back to you, like Samura's like, here you go.
Just out of curiosity, Orion, do you only know about magical space swords, or do you know more terrestrial weapons as well?
My expertise is on all things stars and stellar, so
Okay.
I mean I might, but it's unlikely.
No, it's perfectly fine. I was going to ask if you knew anything about virtue and sin, because we own those as well.
I will have him make a check just to say. This plus history would be pretty high. 9, never mind.
Nope.
It says, well, it doesn't ring a bell. Sorry.
No worries. They're terrestrial blades. It's fine.
Terrestrial blades. No.
that's filth.
Spits on the ground. That's reminded me. I have something. I've got a few things, but this. I wanted, since you've all been such a help to me in the past, I wanted to give you this. He goes into he opens some drawers in his desk, and finds picks out a potion. I've been working with Lord Celine to collect some stellar energy through his focusing lens and distilling it into these. And he holds up a potion. It's like a shimmering potion contained in this silver vial, and the outside of it's etched with constellations, and within the liquid itself are these tiny motes of light that sort of slowly swirl as it's shaken, as if stars in the night sky. I've called these stellar drafts, and they're a bit random at the moment, but they're pretty powerful. And I have 3 of them, and I want to give you one, just completely free, no charge, don't worry. Just because I feel like you might get more use of it, more use out of it than some people if they were to buy them. And I'll send you the description.
So what does it do?
Well, I've said it in general, and he'll say, well, when you drink it, it's a few possible outcomes. Some people have been able to fly for a short time and sort of have star-like radiant energy. Some people have gained the effects of true sight. Others have created this aura of sort of strange gravity around them. Some have had their mental fortitudes enhanced. Others have been able to quickly teleport from one place to another. I mean, I've been trying to get them more specific so I can, package them more appropriately and make sure you know what you're getting. But this is just not the test version, but the Mark 1, I'll say, that I want you all to have. So
Surge, pretty cool.
So here you go. Basically, when you drink it, it's a D6, and whichever you roll has a different effect. They're all pretty good.
I think my favorite. So I haven't fully read all of them, but I really like Comet Surge because it's like a shuttle on stride, only with flight, and 2d10 radiant damage, and a DC 17.
It's very good.
That says DC 17 or spell save. Does that mean whichever is higher?
Yeah.
Nice.
But yes, please do have that. Again, thank you all. If
people doesn't mind, I will take it and put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, go for
it. So his library also does count as a library. So you can research pretty much anything here. However, if you are researching anything of like a lunar, stellar, realm of stars type thing, you can add a d8 to your roll.
Nice.
Obviously, I don't know how much is going to come up right now, but I just thought I'd mention it right now while I'm looking at the page. But he says, well, I don't know if you need anything. That's sort of all I've got in terms of information and things. If I can do anything for you, let me know, and I'll do my best. But again, thank you all. You've been an inspiration to an older gentleman. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for all the information we got, because we had no idea that the dragon was going back and forth from different places.
Well, I mean, I'm a bloody knight. I see things.
Are you nocturnal?
I mean, I can be. Not for business and such, but like I have a weird sleep schedule.
I was just curious if Chiropterans were.
Well, I mean, I'm sure some are. I mean, I have been before in my life. But you know, for
my teens,
yeah, when I was partying and stuff.
Well, I just thought maybe it was like that relation.
No, yes. I mean, to be fair, my sleep schedule was very weird. I sleep from like 4 till 10 rather than whatever. But sort of shrugs. I mean, I can. I'd like to be awake at night. I own an observatory.
Okay, awesome.
It sounds like you're disappointed.
Okay. No. No, it's perfectly fine. I was just curious.
Anyway, if you need anything, let me know. I'm going to go and have a what's the time? I'm going to go and have a tea. Walks upstairs.
Oh, you mean dinner? Oh, okay.
No, like a drink.
Okay.
Like a cup of tea.
Like a cup of tea.
Nice cup of Earl Grey.
Yeah, it's some weird people are calling tea.
No, I agree. It's very strange.
It's normal.
It is normal.
Shut slap.
Ouch.
Anyway, so Ved, I put a French twang on that.
Yeah.
Ved. It's like mad. So Ved, there's some information on the crystal dragon. It seems to be nearby.
Well, that is
Potentially.
definitely good. I know they're coming back and forth. However, there is something I do want to ask. You, Drac, your name is.
Yes.
You spoke that you were in the Court of Creation, the Feywild, and you said it earlier, Sidon, you defeated an Archfey?
Yes.
And he, like, thinks for a second. Well, I must thank you then.
For
Why?
exactly?
Because if I'm putting the pieces together correctly, it was you defeating that Archfey that released me.
Wait, what? You were
Yeah, I'm
trapped
so
by him?
I
Were you trapped
wasn't.
in one of his convoker holds?
I wasn't trapped by him, but I was trapped in his realm at one of the what were they called? The primal points, I believe, throughout his realm. And I guess now I should be completely honest. I wasn't sure how much I was going to trust you, but after hearing that, I think I will. You see, my name is Verdinox, the Sleepless, and I am an emerald dragon.
Oh. So you ain't just so you're not just an elf with dragon blood, like a draconic sorcerer.
Oh, I never said I was. You inferred it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's like most dragons who take on human form, I assumed would just be fully human.
Well, you would think, but clearly it worked that I wasn't. You didn't assume anything. But I was put there by Zuralon, the Sapphire Sovereign that I've been looking for. She and I worked together many years ago, and I was badly wounded after a battle with aberrant forces. That is why, thank you for inferring, that my eye is different. Because parts of me had to be replaced to stave off the aberrant infection. And
Very painful.
yes, it was. And you see, he sad. Don't get too excited. He unbuttons a few buttons on his shirt and sort of opens like the midsection bit, like where his stomach would be, and you can see there are metallic, almost like metallic ribs throughout his body. You can see almost into his form. And there are metallic ribs throughout his body that are mixed with the scales. And you can almost see inside. There appears to be, like, mechanical organs.
Drac is gonna pull out this new sketchbook and say, do you mind, by the way?
He says, I don't, but maybe not here. It's a bit. I don't want him to come back down. Maybe in another place.
Oh yeah, true.
Maybe you could draw him like. Maybe you could go on a boat and draw him in his cabin or something.
Ha ha ha.
Titanic.
But since getting out, I've traveled out of the Fae and here since Zuralon said that if there was ever a time of peace, she would come to Itheralda, and that's where I've been searching, because I need to find her. She was the one who locked me up asked Malik to lock me up, so at her behest, I was stuck there, and now I'm know time a bit more. I was stuck there for about 75 years.
Right. Just to make sure, are you sure Azurlon wanted you trapped there, or is Malik telling lies? Because he tells lies. Like a lot of the people he's imprisoned were all put there based on a lie he told.
Well, I don't know, but I would like to find out. And since Malik is dead, I think she is my best bet.
Fair enough.
I would say so as well.
The Court of Creation. Did we see a place of power? Is that where we got the
So there were two. So there were primal points, which. So you went to one of them. One of them was where the spa.
Had the doll in it?
One of them was. So it was throughout. It wasn't in Malik's main bit. It was in near that big town that you went to that had everything was stupidly expensive. Where there was like the shanty town next to it.
Yeah.
So there was. You went to the one on the right side, which I had wrote down my notes. The second one.
Yeah.
That was where the spa was. But the problem points are basically Malik would rent them out to earn funds, and would basically rent them out to whoever needed them to do whatever. So the implication is that one of them was a spa, the other one held this guy.
Huh.
You just never. I had it all written down, ready in the session. You just never went there.
If we had saved him back then, could he have been one of our allied companions against Malik?
Yeah, probably. Actually, no, yeah, definitely. I had one written down. You just never went there. But I knew I wanted him here at some point. I was like, it's Ithramla, I know where this sapphire dragon is. So I'm just gonna have him get out. And then Matt wasn't here, so I was like, I haven't been slamming Arable. This is perfect.
God damn it! I made it too easy.
Can I just to confirm? Do you prefer Verd or Verminox?
Just Verd because people might recognize the name Verminox.
I see. You're a Warcraft dragon.
I'm a what?
A dragon that goes by their human name in human form, and then their full dragon name in dragon form.
You play against Aiden.
Well, I only do it because people might recognize the full name, and that would make it a bit too obvious.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I understand.
But as thanks, and a show of trust. Well, I would ask that in return for what I'm about to give you, that if you learn anything about Azurlon, you tell me, so that I can find out where she is and have a conversation with her. But in return, so if you don't know, Emerald Dragons, like myself, we collect. Hold on, I'm trying to find it because for some reason it's not on this page. It's on another one.
What are you talking about? What page?
Don't worry about it. Dragon talk. Don't worry.
I can see him just like taking out the book and flipping through
Yeah.
it.
It's Monster Manual. But no, he says, we prize knowledge, particularly history, on magical events and individuals and things like that. Know places of power and keep detailed things, stuff like that. And I have a spell. I don't know. I'm just gonna infer this. I believe you said your friend was a wizard. Whenever he is back, I would be happy to let him learn this spell. Also, I would like to offer a boon.
Ooh.
And it's been a while since you got a new one, so I was like, why not? This one.
Is it better than the other boon we got from the Court of Creation?
Torai's one.
Torai's, yeah.
Well, it's a bit of a different one. It's not Well, I'll read it out. It's the boon of the cunning worm. When activated, all party members become immune to divination, and their thoughts cannot be read by magical means. Additionally, during this time, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws are made with advantage.
Oh, nice.
That sounds really nice.
So it's not the strongest in terms of damage, but it's got a very unique use case, basically, that could be useful.
In character, we don't know
damage,
about who reading Robin's thoughts, do we? I don't think she told us.
Well, she told
me.
Toad Sidon and Artron? I don't know. Well,
Artron
Sidon
figured it
at
out.
least
Well, yeah. Artron knows she's not a bear law.
knows. You
Either
also
two.
know.
Yeah, I do.
And I'll also send this spell, but obviously, it can't be learned until we have an Artron. But
Yeah.
that's fine. It's called Vault of Broken Lies.
Mm.
If only there was someone we're sending to tell him to go somewhere.
Yeah, I'm
It's
waiting
fine.
for it. I was actually about to do that, but I was waiting for the, for
but-
the scene to be complete.
But Verd will say, I am. Well, it's fortuitous that we met. If I can do anything, let me know. Slab, I do apologize for lying by omission. I am sorry. But I needed.
Like, I thought we had something special.
But I needed the information, and now I've got it. I am happy to share what I know. What next? What next? He starts thinking. Well, I might
Would you be
stay
able
at.
to? Sorry, would you
Yeah.
be able to send the boon?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought I copied it, but I didn't send it. But he says, well, I think I'm going to stay at that inn that we were at. The Dragon's Roost seems fitting.
It really does.
Yeah. It's almost like he gave you so many hints, but just didn't put them together. That's fine. Well, I'm going to stay there. I don't know where you guys are staying, but if you do find out any information about Azuralon, do let me know, because I would be very happy to have a conversation with her.
Yeah, we will do that.
Thank you. And you see he then begins to walk out.
Sorry, I'm typing.
Yeah,
How
same.
dare you? Music's a vibe. Yeah.
I'm going to send a sending to Archon and basically tell them where we are and what we're doing.
Artron, we saw Orion. Also, Dragon
I don't know
Man.
who Orion is.
Orion's
Well-
the. Orion's the.
Yeah,
the
no, I know,
Crow-
but this is the first time meeting him.
No,
for
I
me.
know. I'm just saying. We met Orion. Also, Gem Dragon.
Also, this boon and this spell.
Right, what are you actually saying to him?
Yeah, what are you
Because
saying? Because
if
that's
you
why I
said
need to
we've
know.
met Orion and a dragon, he's going to be like, fucking great, I'm 2 hours away by flying horse.
Well, yeah,
I don't
that's
know
what.
that.
Well, yeah, but what are you saying to him?
What are you saying to him?
Like,
Yeah.
I get we're trying to truncate it, but I kind of need to know the exact wording.
Oh my god.
Like the before, it's like, we're at a bar, come if you want. Like, he's
Yeah, never mind then.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not sending anything.
Cool.
He
Well,
said he will be back tomorrow, so it doesn't matter where we are this
Mhm.
hour.
Well then, I will ask. Is there anything you guys are doing? I'll call it 4 o'clock. What's the time? 11 almost. Is there anything else you want to do today? If not, we can say you go find somewhere to stay.
I have something I want to do.
Go for it.
Wisdom. So, are people going to leave or stay here?
I mean, we can't leave.
Leave as in leave Crown Top, or
No, leave as in leave the tower.
probably.
Because I want
Yeah,
to
I'm
speak
planning on leaving
with
the tower.
Orion about something.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Whoop! We never left. Yeah, so you head upstairs.
Yes.
Cool. You head upstairs and you can see Orion's currently sitting. Where is he sitting? We'll say he's sitting by his. Yeah, he's sitting here, currently reading a book and having a drink.
Orion, excuse me. Do you have a minute?
Yes, of course. He turns around in his chair. What do you need?
Yeah. It just since you noticed the blade I have.
Yes.
Do you know anything more about it?
Well, it's a slightly frustrating topic, really. It was long ago. It was before the last age, so quite a long time ago. The Order of Fallen Light, who used those sort of weapons, they protected the realm of stars. They were vaguely creations of Odaluna, the goddess of the moon, and they were created, and they were beings of immense power who used those weapons and innate abilities to fight off aberrant threats from far off realms and things like that.
Yeah, because it's just that since the first time we were here, you gave us some, like, potions, dream.
Yes.
thingy. And I have been having, like, weird dreams that I don't really know why, but they have been occurring since I got this blade, and it's like I'm seeing what the previous owner of the blade did, or something like that.
Do you mind telling me about it? I'll write it down. And you don't have to go through it, but you can,
Yeah, I tell him, like, what you told me. The words of God.
Yes. He sort of, like, thinks for a bit. Well, it seems like, as you, I think correctly, assuming, that you are seeing the memories of the previous wielder. The only thing I don't really have that sort of magic. Perhaps a spell, I assume you've identified it, maybe a legend lore might be able to tell you more. It's strange.
Looks like we'll go shopping again.
It's difficult. The Order is such an old thing that really nothing's known about them concrete. I know there were many of them that carried many different weapons similar to that one, but I mean, it was assumed that all of them were dead. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, to be fair, I think one of them at least is dead, because we found it where a dead person was.
Well, perhaps that is a soul or a part of whoever this person was who owned this blade. I would suggest maybe looking into it with a spell. I don't have that sort of magic. it's all I can really suggest. I mean, if you learn anything more about it, I'll be very interested in what you hear. Yes, I can't really be more help than that.
Yeah, and it's weird because the first time I didn't hear anything, and the second time I heard a little bit of what they were saying.
Well, it seems like you're just getting more attuned with the blade, more used to it. It's getting more used to you.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Well, if you do learn anything from a legend or something else, do let me know, and I'll see if I can figure anything more out about it. I will research it for you.
Yeah, I will keep in touch.
Good.
Thank you for sharing what you know about it.
Of course. Knowledge is for sharing.
Yeah, sharing is caring, you know.
Sharing is caring.
Well,
so
I'm not gonna keep you any longer, so...
Don't worry, it's not a problem at all, but have a good rest of your day.
Yeah.
So you continue, you leave and head back downstairs. Yeah. What's the plan? Stands?
I think as we're walking, are we is there anything else planned for the day, or is it gonna skip ahead to the evening as we go back to the
That's completely up to you. I mean, I've said I've got a few things, but like they're not like for today. It's just like whenever you want to talk to said person. Like, I mean, actually, well, here's a question: does Drac tell the group about what Orion said?
I think he's gonna wait until everyone is present.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Then what I will do, Simon will go up to Robin as we're walking through the city, and he'll just go, Robin, I've been thinking about it, and I want to, if you would like, I want to try this meditation and just see if we can try and connect to that psyche. I don't know if it's possible, but if it is, I want to try and help guide you through it, and maybe we can try and separate your soul from him. So if you want tonight, if you just meet me somewhere, I don't know, somewhere away from people, we can try this if you would like.
Okay, 2 things real quick.
Yep.
You're not luring me somewhere to kill me, right? Because that won't work. Okay. Cool. Just
Please don't kill me.
Just checking. I did. That was a lot. So yeah. Number 2. Are you aware that I might die?
No.
Okay. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm trying to do the smart stuff, and if he brought me back and has my soul and we manage to separate it, there's probably a chance I might just die. Don't panic if that happens. That's a really weird thing to say.
Well, here's the question. Would you rather be in his servitude or not in his servitude?
The second one.
Okay.
For sure. I'm fine. Yeah. This sounds really dark. I'm fine with whatever happens. I just don't want it to be a shock if it does. I don't think
understand.
it will, but it might. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Putting it
don't
out
think. I think now that even if I think he's brought you back and is manipulating you to think you need to rely on him, but I don't think he can take the life he's given. I think you're not in that way. Like, I think if he had, I know this sounds dark, but if he had to take the life again, I think he'd have to get a bit more personable than doing mental torture. I think he'd have to actually show up in person.
Yeah, I can see there's probably like 2 ways it could go. One is it works somehow, miraculously. The other is that he gets really mad and I get plummeted into eternal torture, which would suck, but at least we tried. So I'm all for it, you know?
I won't let you go through eternal torture.
I hate to say it, you might not have a choice. It sucks. He's done it before, and he'll probably do it again. He's probably planning on it right now. I'm gonna go to bed tonight, and he's gonna be there like, "Oh, you fucked up," and then, ow, yeah, you know. He's not very nice.
So he's into that kinky shit.
No, you know, it'd be better if it was kinky shit. It's not. It just hurts. It's just torture. It's just pain. It sucks.
He's a monster, but
I'm coping.
we'll figure it out. We will figure it out.
Okay, cool. I trust you. So I know the same can't be said the other way around because I just unloaded a load of shit. But I trust you fully. So
keep moving forward.
Yeah. Thank you again.
And I'm guessing you guys are a little bit away from everyone.
Yeah. I assume he's like talking either slightly separate from the group as we walk through town.
I imagine Robin's not. I imagine Robin probably thinks Sidon's told people, so she wouldn't be like actively keeping her voice down. So they might just hear her side of the conversation.
So
like,
Sidon was outside the entire time after you spoke, so he wouldn't have had a chance to tell anyone.
Well, they've been in the place with the guy, and I assume Robin was just kind of off to the side.
She probably could have heard it if he was saying everything.
Yeah. She did have a triple something though.
Yeah, I think Robin, like, imagine us going into the tower like, Orion, look at this bitch.
Okay, so I'll say you will head to, we'll say the Dragon's Roost. There is also the Lively Loot if you want to go there, but Dragon's Roost is nicer.
I have already experienced the Lively Loot, so...
you gotta tick all them off the list.
Yeah, I mean, me and Archeron, like, spend first, like, weeks there, so...
Yeah. But yeah, so you head back to the Lively Loot, you see there's a guy with a broom sweeping up the broken table.
You mean
the
Dragon Roosting.
Yes, sorry. What did I say?
Lively Loot.
Sorry. You head to the Dragon's Roost, there's a guy sweeping up the broken table, like, oh, these fucking bitches. Doesn't know it was you, though. It's just...
pay the man.
Well, one guy does.
Yeah, one guy does. The gnome, but he looks scared.
He's terrified.
Yeah, I don't want to tell anyone. But yeah, so you head in, and you can see Verd is currently here, probably talking to the bartender, having some food or whatever.
God, why did the background?
It happened for me as well.
Yeah, it's really bright.
Let me see if I can. It keeps doing that. Let me do this.
It did it a minute ago where it went black for no reason.
Yeah, it's really annoying. I don't know why it's doing it. That's the right color. But yeah, so you head in, and what's you doing? Is there anything you're doing? I assume you're getting rooms and stuff.
Yeah.
I made this place ages ago. I think I have a price thing for it. Hold on.
The price.
The dragons.
Skills with body.
No, it doesn't. The dragons.
Thank God.
The Dragon's Roost. I can't find it. So I'm gonna say, because this is like the high end.
I
it's
think
like
they're
the
going
high
route
end
for the
in.
gold.
I think I was gonna say a gold. Yeah. So it's the high end one. So yeah, we'll
Because
say
the cheapest one was like 2 copper.
Yeah,
And
that
the
was
lively loot was
the
like,
rusty goblet.
Yeah, and then the lively loot was something like
was the middle one, a few silver.
yeah, a couple of silver, and then so I think
Yeah,
this one was
I will
about
say
gold.
this one. I will say this one is a gold per room. The rooms are very nice. They come with breakfast. So I'll trust you guys to take that off
No,
whenever
Holding
when.
Tuesday. We love
Yeah.
that.
So I trust you guys to take off a thing. Is there anything you're doing that afternoon, evening before? We will end as we're doing the side and Robin thing. But is there anything you guys are doing beforehand? Cool.
Yes, sorry, I was on mute.
Oh, cool. Go for it.
So Artron's been sat in the waterfall area for a few hours, like thinking, and he's going to send a sending to Maeve to find out. I'm trying to think of the exact wording, but I equally just didn't want to sit here in silence for 2 hours. So he's going to be thinking of like wording for sending to send her. It's quite a specific wording, so
Just a boss and plus for everyone. Here you go. Well, other than Pro. It's the Fiona map.
Yeah, I think he probably would be in there actually, because it's probably quite cold. So
Yeah.
he's basically set up in there. He's got like a fire burning and stuff, and he's just sitting there chilling. And he's going to fire off a sending to Maeve, and he's going to say, "How is it going? How's it going? Is it more peaceful? Do you feel better?"
God, how many words do I have?
25.
25.
I'll count.
Um,
This will go well.
God, I'm so bad with sending.
Mm.
I can't. I'm a yapper. I can't compact words together.
Fire bad.
Nah.
Scared of every second letter.
What was
If
Every
you
this?
say it
second
all, if you say it all really, really quickly, then it counts as one word.
That's not how that works. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
What was?
That
what
is
was it?
one
How
word.
is it? How is it
I know.
going? Is it?
How's it going? Is it?
Are you well? Is it more
Are
peaceful?
you well? How's it going? Are you well? Is the peace restful?
I think you would get back a surprise.
He's already sent her a sending this morning. I was just checking this. He sent her. He said thank you for the stuff this morning.
Oh yeah, Slab got his cheese hamper.
Mm.
Or his cheese wheel. Anyway, carry on.
Mhm.
Cheese wheel.
Yes, Maeve got you a fake cheese wheel. Don't worry about it.
I got a variety of fey meats.
Go for it, Beth.
It would be something like peaceful is not the word for it. There's a lot. I've been busy.
You got 12 more. That's not true. So good. No, yeah, I'm right.
I'm missing everyone. It's good to hear from you.
3 more.
I'm trying to think of a way to say, look after yourself. I was like 3 words to say that. I got it.
Look after you.
Yeah. Yourself is one word.
No, I know. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was it. So yeah, Archeron's fired that off, got the response, and he's sitting there trying to decide what the Sphinx's message really means.
So Sidon Robin.
Mhm.
I will say it gets later. We'll call it 9, 10-ish maybe. And you've all had some food, you've had stuff to drink, whatever. And I assume at some point Sidon taps on Robin's shoulder and is like, "You ready?"
Yeah. Yeah.
As I'll ever
Long.
be.
Yep. So, I will explain that this may not even work.
I seem to be going up to one of your rooms.
Yeah. Cool. I would be fine. But Simon will basically explain. When it was only a little while ago that I started meditating, and I sort of entered my own sort of subliminal sort of inner psyche where I could talk and interact with things, and I even actually spoke to Neve inside this sort of area. So it doesn't necessarily, if that's anything to go by, then maybe I can sort of enter that sort of domain with you, and we can try and push Periphalon out. I will just explain that this is kind of pushing bounds. He did try this before with or at least I was planning on trying it before with Nyx when she was going a little bit thingy when she was being corrupted by the demon recently in.
You mean Layla?
Yes, Layla. Sorry, I don't know why I said Nyx, but yeah, Layla. When we took the crown
I don't
off,
think he ended up doing it. I think she
yeah.
woke up beforehand.
Yeah, so Sada will be like, this is new ground. I was planning to try this with Layla, but we decided to go a different route. But yeah. So Sidon will sort of like sit in the center of the room and just gesture for Robin to sit opposite.
She does.
And what Sidon will do is he'll put his hands out and ask Robin to put her hands on top of Sidon's, palm facing out. So like, yeah, just sort of like palms facing up. So it'll be the back of the palms on Sidon's hands. And Sidon will sort of activate his key. And what I'm attempting to do is enter a type of meditation, and just to see if we can sort of enter the mind of Robin, I guess. Try and see if we can enter that sort of dark sort of void space. And
well, there is one thing I need to ask first, because I'm realizing it as you were talking. You might have to ask Cass about this. I think Robin can end it if she wanted to. Does she end the non-detection? Because she has non-detection cards on her, which blocks divination magic.
Yeah, that's 8 hours.
It lasts 8 hours, and we're probably near the 8 hours, but just to be sure, I'm just going to ask, would you remove it? I'll say Robin can remove it if she wants to.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So close your eyes and just sort of focus. And in a way, what Sidon will do is sort of generate his key and sort of like try and match it to Robin's. I don't know if this would feel, because Robin, I imagine, will feel quite cold, but Sidon tends to run quite warm, so it would be like two opposites sort of like connecting. So I don't know if Robin will feel the warmth of Sidon's key or anything of that nature.
You probably would, yeah.
So
I'm trying to think. So what I will ask then is for both of you
going on a spirit journey.
Yeah, both of you to make me wisdom saves.
Going on an adventure.
Wisdom save. This might go bad for me. Let's go.
Ooh.
Big money, no whammies. 12.
Can we get advantage? Because we're cool.
You have a hero points.
Oh.
But I don't like using them.
They are cool, or at least one of them is.
Because you're cold. No.
Yeah, that was what I meant.
No.
If it doesn't work, I think Sidon will try for a while, just sort of try and connect, and if it doesn't work, he'll
Yeah. So what I'll say, what happens? Sidon, you're probably relatively adept at trying to meditate at this point. Obviously, Robin very new to that.
Yeah.
And the sun-like warmth from Sidon's key and his energy is the complete antithesis to the frost of Robin and Periphalon. So as you go to reach out, Sidon, you attempt to bridge that connection. And Robin, you start to feel that warmth, that energy from Sidon. And as you try to relax and focus and close your eyes, you see a flash of these piercing white-blue eyes. And so do you, Sidon. As you then feel, Robin, you feel the cold almost sapped from you, as Sidon, your fingertips and your hands begin to go chillingly numb. And there's a point where you cannot break away. Can you make me a con save?
Yeah. Oh, let's go. Oh no, that's a 3.
So you attempt to try and open your eyes and move away, but you are locked in place. And you feel as this cold begins to overtake the warmth of your key, you feel almost the instant onset of frostbite in your fingertips. You feel as your veins go cold. Can you make me another con save?
Yeah. Oh my god, am I about to get petrified? 17.
Okay. And as it begins to move up your arms and tries to form around your chest, you take a breath. You think back to the anchors in your life. You think back to the warmth. You think about Cass. You think about Neve. You think about Helene. And that cold begins to subside, and warmth returns to you. Though maybe the tips of a finger or two feel a little bit numb as you open your eyes again.
As I open my eyes, is Robin okay?
That depends. She looks fine. Robin, you are yourself. There was a moment where you felt warmer, and you saw the eyes that you recognized, but then they vanished, and for a second, everything vanished. There wasn't that feeling like you're always being watched. There wasn't that weird sixth sense of knowing something is around you. Only for 20, 30 seconds. Until you open your eyes again once Sidon has cleared that frost from him. And it returns like it was before.
Are you alright, Robin?
Yeah.
I think I saw his eyes and I got very cold and stuck. But that's a good benchmark. If you are willing, we can try that again. I think we may be able to do something there. Only if you are up for it. I'm not gonna push either way. I'm willing to take the risk there. That is a bit of a chill still on my fingertips, but yeah.
I mean, he definitely knows. And if I'm still here tomorrow, we can try again.
Cool. If you don't mind, I'm just going to warm my hands up a little bit. Because, yes, hopefully the night goes well. See you in the morning.
Yep.
As Sidon leaves the room to go to his room, he sort of like clutches his chest around the heart as he felt the ice like reach towards that, and he is worried about what may have happened had the warmth of his key not come back. There is worry there, but as he said, he's willing to try that again. He's willing to take that risk.
So, Sidon, you return to your room, probably light a fire to try and warm your hands back up.
Yep.
And they just don't. Like, the rest of your hands are warm, but it's like just the very tips of like one middle finger and one forefinger just won't warm up. And
so I've described Sidon's key as sort of like a sort of glow that like spirals around his hands. If he calls that key up, does the key fully light his hand, or does it stop at those cold points?
It doesn't stop at those cold points. In fact, when your key is active, seems like the only time where they warm up.
Okay. Right. Cool.
And as I assume all of you get ready to lie down and sleep, I will quickly ask, Robin, do you attempt to sleep?
No.
No. You try to stay awake. Okay. Interesting.
That's gonna cause an exhaustion. No.
Better than torture.
So, okay, what I need then is throughout the night, I'm gonna ask for, I'll say 2. We'll say the first one is like 3 o'clock in the morning. Can you make me a con save? This is for exhaustion. 15? You're fine. And then we'll say at like, what should I call it? 5, 6-ish. Can you roll me another one? Does it stack? I'll say, because you haven't failed one, I'll say you're just fine. You almost get a point of exhaustion, but currently you are all right. So for the rest of you, you can press the long rest button. And I will say, as you all wake up in the morning, we will leave it there.